Hey, good evening. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. Tonight, I don't know. Will we hit 25? I don't know. I was just watching it a little while ago since I posted that. We only needed like 25 more, but or 21 more, and it went backwards while I was sitting here waiting. So either people are unsubscribing and hoping to be a part of hitting the 25 and being the one that actually clicks on it on 25. Maybe that's the reason. But welcome to Sunday Night Live. Great to see everyone. I've got a few updates to do, and I'm looking forward to talking about what's coming up. As you can see on the screen right there, 2025 meetup at Knoebels Amusement Park, May 24th, Pavilion C. I've got a lot to talk about for that, but let me start saying hi to people while we're waiting for others to jump on. I hope everybody had a good week. I know I started my physical therapy. In the video, I talked about falling, what was it, last week? On Wednesday, I hit my hip. Oh my goodness, was that 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 rough? But I ended up pulling my groin as well, and I was actually getting ready to go back in for therapy, and I was making the arrangements to go back in for therapy anyhow, and I was just getting ready to do that and go back in, and then I fell. So right now they're kind of working on the fall a little bit, but I'm also doing more therapy. I had my first session the other day. Really incredible. I know I had gone to not Star Physical Therapy, Snyder's a few years back, and I haven't gone back again. I went back once about last year, got a few things discussed, and then really hadn't had the opportunity to go back in. But since I've been on carnivore, because I can move my toes now again, that's incredible. So I wanted to get started back with them, and they did some exercises that I've never done before. I've got a little bit of an echo. Let's see if I can turn this down. See if that helped, because I hear it just a little bit. Maybe you guys, I sound good to you guys, hopefully. Well, I'll tell you what, let me see where we are at. I got two cameras set up. Yeah, it's going further. Let's see if I can do this, because we're gonna watch this, or try to anyhow. Oh, I deleted it. Let me just try something. I got to get this figured out. Studio. So how's everybody doing? I hope good. Analytics dashboard. Analytics. I want to try to be able to do this, so hopefully I can. I got to figure this out for 1 second. Analytics. Go to channel analytics. There we are. Live count. All right. So move this over here. Go back to here. Add this. Do this. There we go. We're at 2975 right there. All right, we're going to check in with that every once in a while and see how it's going. But maybe tonight's the night, right? Miss 2.0. I told her yesterday, this morning, I was like, hey, honey, it's getting really close to 2025 or 25K. She's like, uh-oh, right? Let's see. Back to me. Remove that. All right. There we go. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to work out because I can't see both screens, unfortunately. So we'll just check in every once in a while. But hey, there's Elric the Blackheart Bandit was in here early. Tony, see you soon, buddy. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope you'll feel better. Yes. So this morning, Elric Blackheart, good evening, good evening. I actually So what my issue is right now is really my groin from falling. And I'm taking ibuprofen, stuff like that, and I keep re-injuring it when I go down the steps because I'm thinking, oh, I can do it. And then I do something and then it really pulls and then it gives me a problem for a couple days. And, but every day it's getting better and better. And I do have, therapy coming up Monday. So Monday and Thursday. So that's kind of hindering me a little bit with getting out and doing a video, but I'm trying to time it so that I can because I got to make some videos, right? So I hope you are doing better. Tony says JP 2.0, the location of the meetup looks amazing. I am only 2 hours and 45 minutes away. Very amazing location. So Knoebels, if you don't know what that is, that's an amusement park similar to, say, Hershey Park, King's Dominion, different things like that. The only difference is this one is family owned since 1926 when it was the inception of it. So it started in 1926, been family owned ever since. So not only the kids, but the grandkids and things as they grew up, they are running the location. The only difference is with this park, with the exception of every other one, is you don't pay anything to get in. Zero. I mean, zero, nothing. And I like that. So parking, big field of parking, $0 to park. To get into the park, $0 to get in. You just park, take the shuttle if you're too far back in the parking lot, and then walk right in. And you can walk around the whole park, do absolutely nothing but walk around and walk back out to your car, drive away, and it didn't cost you anything to go to the park. And so Knoebels is amazing, very large because it's been around for a long time. Very large trees. It's a really great place. I would encourage you to go to their website and look up Knoebels Amusement .com, I think is what it is. And just research the park. Like I said, I'm going to talk about that here, but I want to keep saying hi to everyone. Hey, homeless Santa, how are you doing? Yeah, hopefully you can come up as well and make it. I know you said you were certainly going to try to see me there as well. But we also got Maha coming up, the Mid-Atlantic Hammock Hangers down past Lancaster. Oh, it's going to be towards the Gettysburg area. I think that's in April. So a month before. Yes. So there's Chris Schultz. Hello, everyone. Hey, Dixie Cup. Welcome, welcome. I made it. Yes, you did. Hey, Joe. How are you doing? Hey, Tony and everybody. And we got Raz Tech. How are you doing? Good evening, Tony and everybody. Good evening, Raz Tech. Let's see. There's Robert Bell. Hey, Robert. Let's see. And Chuck Jones we got in here tonight. There's my buddy Mike. Yeah, and hopefully you can make it over too, Mike. It's nice and close to us, right? We got Chris Schultz saying hi to Dixie, and we got the Buckeye Explorers. Oh, that is really cool. So I'm thinking you're in Ohio. I might be able to come over as well. So what I wanted to talk about with Knoebels is I wanted to do it last year, but when I thought about it, it was already pretty much getting into the season. It's very hard to get a pavilion at Knoebels. So the pavilions go very quick because it doesn't cost you anything to put your name in for a pavilion. So all I had to do, I went there the other day and I said, hey, I want to get a pavilion for June or July. So they said, oh, we're only open on the weekend. We can only do weekends. Every day is booked. So I could have done it during the week, but I wanted a weekend. So I said, well, how about May? So I could get May because they open in April, I think the end of April, like April 24th. It's like the last weekend in April, but they're only open during the weekends because it's run by a lot of kids that are still in school. But they basically, that's when they're once school's out, that's when all the employees are there to be there all week long. So they do weekends up until I think week after Memorial Day, and then it's all week long. But here's the thing: April they had Saturday open, so I'm like, I'll take it. And then I researched a little bit, which is kind of good. That's Memorial Day weekend. Their pool opens Memorial Day weekend. I don't know if it opens on Memorial Day, but they've got a big pool there as well. So a lot of stuff to do at Knoebels. Roller coasters, one of the oldest wooden roller coasters in the United States. They've got a carousel, I believe, that came from New York, out there on Long Island, or one of the places out there. It's all restored. In the video, you saw the cars. Well, there's a whole track over by the one wooden roller coaster. They've got newer roller coasters. They have that one that you saw when I was filming, that one that Miss 2.0 and I rode after we went to the restaurant and had chicken and waffles. Then we went and got on that. It didn't feel good after that. All righty. So let's see. We got Scott. How you doing, Scott? And then we got Kitchen Witch, Tanya. So Tanya's going to try to get off. So hopefully she can get off to come that day as well. Let's see. Cure for Parkinson's. How are you doing tonight? Yeah. And there's my buddy Rick. Tony, what's up? And everyone. Yes. Homeless Santa. We got Jackie plus everything. Hi, y'all. There's Ken Anderson, present and accounted for. There you go. Professor, how are you doing? Montgomery, I don't think I've seen you in here before. Hi, Tony and everyone. Hey, there's AP with a big old heart. We got Jeff Stein down here. Jeff Steer. Hello, 2.0 family. Sober 831. Hey, Tony and the RA 2.0 family. Tony, I just heard you commented on Crazy Caddies live. It was I live in was watching when your live notification came up. Yes, so Crazy Caddy. So I can do a search of who my subscribers watch. I think it gives me about 12 different channels that are crossover that many of you watch, that it shows me that you watch me and others. And about 2 years ago, Crazy Caddy, I saw that he had a channel. He does a lot of truck camping and stuff. I went over and subscribed to his channel and just been following along. I think I brought it up about 6 months ago or so when he had a heart attack. Now, he's not very old, but he did have a heart attack. I was, certainly praying for him and stuff. But I jumped on his live because he goes live about once a month. He goes live at the last week of the month. And I went on, and here he was reading a comment that someone said, "Hey, would you ever come to Pennsylvania? There's a YouTuber that's going to have a meetup in Pennsylvania." And he was reading the question just when I jumped on. And then very shortly after that, someone gifted some memberships, and I got a gifted membership to Crazy Caddy. If you don't know his channel, go on over and check it out. It's really good. He does do drive different places, but that kind of brings up another thing that I want to talk about in just a couple minutes. We got 61 people watching. I don't want to kind of talk about that yet, but we got Chris Schultz saying hi to Rick, and others saying, "You sound great. Thank you very much, Dixie." I wasn't quite sure having that other camera set up. Let's see where. Yeah. All right. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. So we're still at 975. Hello from Georgia. There's Brother Gene. And we got the Culver family here. What's up, man? So I'm waiting for a couple more channels to come in before I mention this. Hey, Randy and Annette, how are you all doing? Let's see. Yeah, woo, so close. I know, right? Yeah, we are getting very close. 25 away. Let's see. Okay. There's Miss 2.0. She's working tonight, so she can't be here. But I see her on the live now. I just talked to her right before I went live. She went out for a cup of coffee because I couldn't take one to her. So she went out for a cup of coffee, and I said, "Hey, honey, we're getting pretty close." And but yes, she got mandated last night, so she's at work again today. But she got mandated for 4 more hours last night, so she didn't get home till maybe almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, somebody asked me about stickers last week, and I do want to say this. I don't. I know Mary and Johnny aren't on here, or they're on here, but they're not necessarily in the comments right away. But the stickers, I was out of the stickers, and I mentioned it last week when someone asked, "Do I have any more stickers?" Well, happy to say, Mary and Johnny D. Torres bought 60 coffees, and I got 1,000 stickers with that, so that we have enough for the meetup. And anybody that wants a sticker that didn't get one, and you can send me an email. Let's see if I can change this here real quick. Send me an email, and I will mail you out a sticker. Yes. Did I jump over somebody? Oh, let's see, Miss. Uh, Yeah, Miss 2.0 is here. Yeah. And then I think that's what the arrows are for. Sometimes when I see arrows, that a lot of times that's the question. Somebody's got a question for me. But hey, Josh, how are you doing? Everybody, like the show? Absolutely. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Oh, look at that right there. So if you can see, we've got an on-air light, neon light. I can turn it on and off. So I thought we would go ahead and do an on-air while we're doing our live. Yes. Let's see. Egg Chaos just gifted a membership. So we're going to see who got that. Let's see if I can see. Hey, Kylie Faust was gifted so she was on the Crazy Caddies live as well the other night. So that's great. In fact, you were the one that asked the question to him to see if he was coming to the meetup. And or telling him about the meetup during that live, which was really cool. Yeah. So thank you so much for doing that, Ed. You're definitely a blessing, and just so awesome. Let's see. Oh, Tony Lisa says it's getting close. I know, right? Very, very close. Hey, Becca, how are you doing? Hello, Tony, and everyone from Crockett. Hey, Kyle. Awesome. Thank you so much for that super chat. Happy Sunday. Absolutely, Kyle. God bless you. Thank you so much for that. From Crockett, Texas, you all had a great weekend. Let's see. Happy camping to you all. Love you all, and God bless, says Becca. Absolutely, Becca. Yeah, Texas, you're supposed to get some little bit of weather in northern Texas. I know Stitch messaged me and said, hey, you got to look at bigger stickers. Miss 2.0 said, yeah. So somebody had asked Miss 2.0, does Tony have any bigger stickers? And I don't. So this is the size that I order. But can I get bigger stickers? I'd have to check that out, because someone said they wanted to put it on their kayak with a bigger sticker. So yeah, no, I haven't gotten any bigger stickers, but definitely. But Stitch messaged me and said Tuesday it looks like they're going to get blizzard conditions out there in. So I watched Ryan Hall, y'all. He talked about a system coming over for that area. I'm a little worried about you. Yeah, gotta be careful. I definitely do. I need to take my own advice, right, Rick? Uh, yeah, no, it was that was a and it can happen so quick. A slip and a fall, just like that, very quickly. Yeah. So Dixie saying, hey, Ken Anderson. Hello, everyone from Knocket, Maine. I got to get up to Maine this year. I certainly want to do that. I want to stealth cramp across the country to meet. Absolutely. That would be awesome. Yeah. And then we got, let's see. Chris Schultz for coffee and let me see if I can click on this here. Yes, I can. All right, I've been touching the screen up there, but that works good. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for that super chat for coffee. And I shared your link. So hopefully, awesome. Yeah. So I got some coffee right here. I got to take a sip of this, keep my energy going. Mm. Let's see. Am I too far behind? Not yet. Not too far behind. Yes. Let's see. Hey, Travis Walker Experience. How are you doing? Can't wait to meet you at the meetup. So this is probably a good time for me to mention something that I want to do. So if you have a YouTube channel, so when I registered for the pavilion, they said, how many people do you need it for? And I said, well, I don't know how many people are going to come. I said, maybe 40, which they said, well, we're going to put you down for 100. So I think that's the whole pavilion. If not, I'm going to go back in and talk to them, make sure we got the whole pavilion. And my idea is, and that's part of my saying that other channels, there are other channels that are going to be coming. And I'm sure that you're going to probably make a video about coming to the event, but also take advantage of making a video about the park. I already know Skeeter's planning on being there. The Northwest Wind, Sam and I talked about it. So I told Sam, I said, look, you're driving, all this way to be here. You've got subscribers. We've got crossover. So please tell your subscribers to come as well, to see you. Make it so the more and more that I think about this is because it is Memorial Day weekend and there are going to be other channels there. There's guys like Maxim Outdoors, the Hiker Doodad, a lot of people that I have met at meetups, the Creator Weekend, Walter Zona. I've gone to different events. If you have a YouTube channel and you are planning on seeing me, tell your subscribers, come and see both of us. And like I said, if you want to tell them like, hey, 3:00 Pavilion C, I'm definitely going to be there. Because I've got it from the time they open to the time they close, and I believe it's at 10:30 when they close. That's why I got to scroll down there. Oh, Tony with an I. Thank you so much. Great to see you, Tony. Great to see you too, Tony with an I. And thank you so much for that super chat. So my whole thing with this is it may not happen this year, but I'm reserving that pavilion every year from here on out for that weekend. All right. So I've learned the trick that as soon as it's over, book it again for the next year. Like that same day, book it again for the next year. That way you get it every year. And my idea is an idea, depending on how many other YouTubers come there and start filming their adventure to Knoebels, telling their followers, hey, I'm going to be there. I would like to see May 24th become YouTuber Day. All right. and come see and meet other YouTubers, people that you don't even know. So that's kind of my idea of where this is kind of developing and going. So take advantage of that. This isn't just for me and my subscribers. I want this to be about the viewers of other YouTube channels to come and meet, and just that we meet one another. We can have an opportunity to see other channels that maybe are just starting out and kind of get encouragement and things like that. So it's really about building a community. Because I know I watch a lot of other people's stuff, and I know they watch mine as well. So I'd really like to see that, and maybe somebody down in I know Hammock Mountain said he's going to be there as well. Certainly going to try. There's multiple, and shoot me an email with that. If you have a YouTube channel and you're planning on being there or thinking about going there, send me an email, let me know that you're going, so that I can also, maybe I'll make a list and we can run it across the bottom of other YouTube channels that are planning on being there. Because I know, like the Wandering Woodsman, Cliff. I know there's a lot of y'all that know him that are from PA and other places as well. I believe he'll be there. I'm not sure. I just saw Rewild there popping in. Yeah, it's a long way away for Rewild for Sean to come up. But anybody, like I said, anybody that I'm going to try to come as well. Awesome. All right. So as people are trying to figure out if they can come, I'm putting that out there right now. If you've got a YouTube channel, come. Let's make the last weekend in May. I don't know if that's the last weekend every month, but let's try to make Memorial Day weekend the weekend that YouTubers and their supporters and viewers just overtake Knoebels. Wouldn't that be awesome? And I think it would be very good for Knoebels, because I had shared this with Sam at Northwest Wind. He didn't even know anything about Knoebels, that it's free. And that's one of the other reasons why I really wanted to do it there, is because some people just don't have the money to spend to go to a place that they've got to pay to get in. I don't want to make it a burden on, finances for someone to want to go. Right. So, and they've got plenty of camping. If you wanted to come and stay overnight somewhere, take a look at their campgrounds. I believe they've got over 800 campsites. I mean, they've got for RVs, for hammock, well, obviously tent sites, things like that. But they've got a lot of other stuff, campgrounds that are very, very close. They've got hotels. They've got that are only like 15 minutes away. But it's going to be in Elysburg, Pennsylvania, same place as my my PO box and my post office box is Elysburg, Pennsylvania, which, hey, so I want it to be more of a, hey, I want to really drive it to even a kickoff for Knoebels, maybe down the road, say, hey, come, visit our park, because it's a great park. Oh, the other thing that they have too, I'll have to find out maybe once they get their schedule up, but they have bands that will perform throughout the weekend, all season long. They have people booked, oldies. They've got Elvis impersonator. They had for like 2 years in a row. They've got a lot of stuff like that. Musical bands and acrobatics and stuff like that. But they've got a big stage there, and there's a lot of seating, and they perform like every so often. It's scheduled throughout the day, and you just go sit down. Like I said, you don't pay to park, you don't pay to enter. If you want to go in and grab French fries, you walk in and get French fries and catch a show. sit down on the, get a seat. They come, they start performing. When they're done, you can get up and throw your French fry thing away or whatever you bought, or an ice cream. And then once the show's over, you walk back out to your car, take the shuttle out if you want, get in your car and drive away. And the only thing you paid for was whatever you ate. So, so that's why I think it would be such a great venue for everyone. That's my thoughts. Hopefully y'all agree. Yeah. Lisa, get your hammock ready, right? Yeah, I do have, I've got one getting ready for her as well. So a little bit about, let me just check. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're at 978. All right, it's getting there. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen. Let's see. Add the stage. It's going to look weird for a second. Boom. So we're at 978. Should I just keep that up for a little bit? Oh, well, then I can't see the comments. So I'm going to have to go back. Remove. So I can't see both yet. Let's see. But hopefully y'all have time to kind of figure out what you're going to do. Would love to see you there, but I understand if you got to come too far and it's going to be too much. Certainly I'm going to try to do another meetup somewhere else, maybe out west-ish area, but I don't know if I'm headed out west-ish area yet, but I'd love to. Yeah. Hey, Mick, how are you doing? Rebecca, let's see. So far, I'm okay. Good. So, hey, everybody, what is a good connection for hammock tent camping around the southeast? I think that's southeast, SE. Yeah, so I'm sure others have maybe started answering that. Let's see. There we got Mr. Mo, upstate New York here. Well, you know what? Come on down and see us. Yeah, absolutely. Mark it on the calendar. Start doing a little research. I loved it. And this 2.0. Let's see. Been watching for a few months now. Well, thank you very much for becoming part of the 2.0 family. I better do this with the stroke side 2.0. Still not fast with that, but I'm getting there. Yes, and thank you very much, Dixie, for putting the arrows there. Let's see. We are getting close to 25K. Very, very close. Hey, Kevin. Hi, Tony. Looking forward to the meetup. Awesome. I'm coming from E-Town, PA. Okay, Elizabethtown. Very, very cool. Yeah. So I'm sure others know about Knoebels that live in and around the area, but if you've never heard about it, please go check it out. Do a little bit of, go on their website, even go on to YouTube and type in Knoebels, Knoebels Amusement Park, and you'll see that YouTubers from all over come there and film, so you kind of get an idea of more of the park. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a walkthrough of the park at some point as well. Yeah, Cliff. Hopefully, the Wandering Woodsman and Walter Zollnut come up. I've got both of their phone numbers, so I was going to message them yesterday, but I didn't. I'm going to. Oh, I already have a notification that Todd camping with camp in IN, not G, with Champion. So Todd Champion, he's going to be making the trek up as well. So if you don't know his channel, go check that out as well. But he's planning on coming up as well. So very, very cool. Yep. Meetup. Yes. Meat, ribeye and chicken. Yeah. Hey, there's Skeeter. So Skeeter's going to come up over as well. Skeeter's real close, very, very close. And Skeeter's having a, for his fishing, he does a lot of catfishing and things like that. He's going to do a meetup early May, I believe 9th, 10th, and 11th. So I'm going to give it a try and stop over and visit him over there. I think it's at Camp Glory. So Camp Glory actually is part of Knoebels. It's part of it. So that's some of the campgrounds. And like I said, they're only 15 minutes away. There's other campgrounds, and I'm sure they've got them all listed on their site. Hey, Sunny Dream. Hello, all. How are you doing? Yep. Hey, Skeeter and Sunny. There's Mary Torres. How are you doing, Mary and Johnny? Yes, Tony. That should last a while. Yeah, it should. And thank you all so much for the buy me a coffees. And because I was saying on my live last Sunday when someone asked about a sticker that I, had to wait a little bit to order some until for like a week or two, and then boom, they went on and sent over coffees. And that next day, I ordered them, and they came in yesterday. No, today. No, yesterday. Yesterday they came in. So there's 250 in a pack. And I believe, Jeff Cooper sent me, he's the one that pretty much made the design first. And sent me stickers. And then I saw where he ordered from. And then I went on and created an account and then been ordering him ever since. And I think we've already gone through 1,000 of them. Through over time, we've hit done 1,000 of them. Let's see. Oh, okay. Since he originally sent them to me, now it doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't help that I send when someone asks me for stickers, I'll send 3. It's because one for their car. Maybe they got a second car they want to put it on, and maybe they want to make a friend. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Where was that at? Cab 7, thank you so much for that. Lebanon, PA. Hopefully you can make it to come over as well. And thank you so much for that super sticker chat. So stickers don't say anything. Chats say stuff. And that is awesome. I really appreciate that. Definitely. You're just... I'm so blessed. I really, really am just very, very blessed by you guys. 4 more arrows are, 4 more arrows are for Miss 2.0. Let's see if I missed something. Let's see. Bigger stickers. Yeah, like I said, somebody asked Miss 2.0 for bigger stickers. That's what we were talking about earlier, because they want to put it on. I don't know how big they are, how much more they cost, but that was very effective at ordering 1,000. It was cheaper to order 1,000 than it was to do the 250s. It made the stickers easier, cheaper as well. So, which is cool. Hey, Rocky Toppin, hopefully you can make it. That light is awesome. Well, thank you. We're on air. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Congrats. Got that free that member from Ed there. So, hey, Josh and Jen, how are you guys doing? Hello, Tony, Josh and Jen here. I'm starting to feel better. Awesome. Yeah. And everyone, thank you all for praying for Josh and for his recovery. Hey, C. Edward L. Bentley. How are you doing? I see a 3 there. Let's see. Hello from North Georgia, foothills of the Appalachia. How are you doing today, Tony? So earlier this morning, I had to do a couple things, and I ended up pulling that groin. So I took some ibuprofen. It's feeling better now. But yeah, a groin injury is, especially with it on my stroke side. And then I've got exercises that I'm doing that the therapist gave me, and it makes it's hard to do both, and when you're recovering from a groin injury. So yeah, Starting river fishing and trout season. Yeah, trout season's coming up pretty quick. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, there we go. Hi, Tony. Always enjoy your shows. What's the best lighting system you have for your camp area? I always use a propane lantern, but too much noise. So, one of the things that I use is the orange lantern. This is the lantern from Fire Maple. So that's the lantern, and it goes on a gas bottle. And that's what I use just for lighting. But while I'm filming, I use the Olight O bulb is what I use while I'm filming. But you guys can see the Fire Maple. They've changed the design a little bit different times, but this is glass. It does come in a case, so it packs real well in a backpack or in the car. I'd probably put the new ones don't rattle. See how that rattles? The new one has a heavier case and it doesn't rattle, so I can shake it, I can drop it, and I can throw it on the ground. Well, I probably won't throw it on the ground, but it's the back end screws off, and then it's got this rubber right here that it sits in. So just pull that out and put it on the bottle. And these don't make any sound. You can turn them up pretty bright as well. Yeah. But that's what I would recommend is those lanterns if you want, because they don't use much gas either. So I pack these. I still got a lot in there, but I pack and what that is, it's one of the little bottles. You can get these at Walmart, REI, or different Cabela's, things like that. You can get those little gas bottles. Walmart usually has bigger ones. And then there is an adapter that you could put on probably for a propane. I'm sure that would screw into an adapter as well. So yeah, they're great for doing that. There we go, Tony again. So thank you so much. Oh, there's Joyce. Hey, Joyce. Hi from Eastern Washington State. Finally warmer, but creeks are flooding nearby. Some roads are bad shape. Yeah, Joyce. That especially with the rain and stuff like that coming after, the mudslides like in California and stuff. That's horrible. So we got a question here from Homeless Santa, Matt. You could create a Google sheet for people to sign up on, since it's a holiday weekend. You might have more people available to show up. I didn't think of that. I really don't know how to do a Google sheet, unfortunately. But so even though let's say there's 100 people, we have it for 100 people aren't going to come all at the same time. I'm planning on being there first thing in the morning because I can get in, I believe, 2 hours early. So I'm going to be there. But as soon as the park opens up, and people start coming, the idea is that you can come to the pavilion at any time you want. Go to the park. I'm going to be there until they close. I mean, close. So kick me out. So I believe it is midnight when it closes. Some people aren't going to stay that long. Some people are going to, I'm sure other people that are coming to see me, or other people aren't going to sit there and for the whole day, with me. That's a lot, but I'm not going to be walking around the park. So I want to be available at the pavilion all day long. And there is a really nice creek that runs right there. And I know when we have our family reunion over there, my daughter, my grandkids were playing in the creek. I'll probably be a little chilly, but they were playing in the creek right there. So, there's that big water flume that's there. I remember going, to Knoebels uh, when my um, when my one daughter was in kindergarten. And that's 36 years ago. Well, 30 years ago, 31 years. And the school had a thing there, and we waited till the end of the day, and we went down the water flume. We got soaked, and it was cold, and we sat in the car with the heater on for like an hour trying to get warm before we drove. So there is going to be the water slide. There's a log flume, and then there's a big flume that goes. There's so much stuff to do there. It's really great, really is. They've got a haunted coaster ride that goes through like an old mining thing. They've got 2 haunted houses, but plenty of food. They've got one area that is really for very young kids where it's just tons of rides for them based on their ability. Like there's things they can sit on and turn, and it goes around. Really cool. But they got a bunch of stuff. Absolutely, Edward. Thank a nurse and hug a nurse. Absolutely, I hug one every night. Yeah. Yes. Like I will be in a fangirl section. Oh, there you go. I even thought about trying to come up with a design for a T-shirt for Knoebels. It may not be this year. Maybe it'll be next year that people can order this shirt and then wear the shirt and you know uh, and maybe other YouTubers would do that. Have shirts, so you could see who. I don't know. When they do family reunions, sometimes that everybody in that family will order shirts for their family, and that everybody wears that shirt or that color on that day, so you can pick them out of a crowd. I don't know. It's maybe that's a year down the road, maybe 2 years down the road. Going camping July with cousins. First camp in 5 years because I was going through cancer treatment. Oh, well, I am so glad you're getting back out there. Definitely, you know, getting into nature really is a healing process. It definitely is. Definitely is. Where is Stitch? I'm not sure. He might be in the comments already. I just don't see him yet. But I'm sure if he's here, he'll pipe up. But he is out in Colorado right now, and I know they're going to be getting some bad weather. Hey, Backpack and Bible, hello there, everyone. You're awesome, Holly. Let's see. Prayers for you, Joyce. Rewild. Yes. So like I said, Sean's going to try to be there, and it's going to be great if he can come up. So, like I said, others that are going to come said if you need any help organizing it, let us know. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Sounds like fun, Tony. Wish I could be there. Wish you could be there too. Maybe someday. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, maybe it may not work out for a lot of people. Good day, mate. Hey there, buddy. So, yeah, Slim Moth. I just commented back to you a little while ago, but Rewall is saying maybe his wife Sarah can help organize it. So my idea, one of the reasons why it's going to be there, like maybe not this year, but thank you so much for the offer, because I don't know what would need to be organized really, because I'm not going to be providing food because they got food at the park. I'm not going to be providing entertainment except for to say hi. Maybe I'll sing. Everybody will leave, but all the entertainment is at the park. Now maybe at some point, like I was going to say, if like say with Rewild coming, so maybe Rewild tells all of his subscribers, hey, I'm going to be there, and at say 4 o'clock, a little time slot, say 4 o'clock, I'm going to be at Pavilion C guaranteed, at 4 o'clock, and then be hanging out from like 4 to 6 to see everybody. Maybe Northwest Winds or Camping with Champion or Walter Zona or anybody that comes, Hiker Doodad, any of those. Cliff from the Wandering Woodsman says they pick an hour or two and say, hey, I'm definitely going to be here during this time slot at Pavilion C. And then if you are following them or you just want to meet them and you missed them when they stop by to say hi to me, you'll know that they're going to be there. So that's kind of my thought of it, because we got the pavilion all day. All day, it's ours. And I am going to order, and I know Darlene messaged me and said, hey, you have a griddle for when I was doing Trail Magic. Yes, I do, and the griddle's small. So the only thing I'm going to be doing is renting a griddle from Knoebels that I've got to tell them 10 days ahead of time, in case if you have something you want to cook, like bring stuff to cook, you'll have a griddle to cook things on, because they're bigger. They're a lot bigger, and they've got a big gas tank that they bring over, so you don't have to worry about, providing anything. I was like, even if someone wanted to do charcoal, you can't do charcoal in the pavilion. It has to be outside the pavilion. And then with so many people, I figured that would be a struggle to get knocked over, things like that. So it would be better for me to order the griddle. I believe it's $85. And I let them know 10 days ahead of time that I want it there. And I don't know if people want to make their own food, they can. They'd have a griddle there to do it on. And yeah, it's one big happy family that's going to be there. It's the way I look at it. We're all family. And, if you got burgers to cook and you want one to share one with me, because I may not be able to walk out and get anything, but no, I'm probably gonna bring a few things to cook for myself on there. But like I said, something like that, I think the less planning, the better, in my mind. But then again, we don't know. Maybe next year there'll be more stuff, like maybe someone wants to teach something, or maybe we'll have a YouTuber class on a few things. So really, this is just the conception. Let's have a big meetup. Let's turn Knoebels May 24th into YouTuber and subscriber and huge YouTube event. May not get there this year, but I think if we keep doing it for the next couple of years, it will just get known, and more people will make Knoebels a great stop. Yeah. So that's my thought. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, where are we at? Let me check this real quick. Let's see where we're at. Oh, okay. Let me do this. Well, where are we at? Let's check. Are we getting closer? Add the stage and then go up here. Click this. 982. We're getting close. Yeah, we are. Hopefully I'm not talking when it flips and we miss it, but we'll see. All right. Where are we at? Reasonably okay. I stay there twice a summer. I love it there at Knoebels. The food is also pretty good there. Love the kettle corn. Yeah, the kettle corn. A lot of people will stop and get the kettle corn on the way out of the park. I showed that in the video where they have that kettle corn there on the way out. Let me touch this screen. There we go. Hopefully that went to the bottom. All right, I got all kinds of stuff open here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so that is good. A lot of people know Knoebels, and like I said, Lisa's grandmother and grandfather, because it was around in 1926 is when it started. They used to go over there when it was very small, and they would have a date there. Lisa's mom and dad used to date there. Lisa and I have gone over there on a date, like, because it's not far. So, like, say we just want to go over and grab something, we'll just drive over there because you park for free, walk into the park for free, get what you want for not free, and then walk out for free, and get in your car that sat there for free and then drive away. And if you have an electric vehicle, there are electric parking places where you can actually plug in as well. And then there are 3 rows of handicap parking. And each of those 3 rows, every row has double parking. So you can enter in from either side. So that's, if you counted the rows of cars, that would be 6 total parking rows for handicap, and they fill up quick. Good evening. Hey, Herb Whip, how are you doing? Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Tony, I'm doing good. I hope all is well. Thank you so much. Yeah. I can't wait. Tony, cheers, everyone. Absolutely. Hey, Tasha, how are you doing? Hey, Tony, hope you're healing well. Tasha and Joe, how you guys doing, Tasha and Joe? There's Miss 2.0 with getting close. Is it raining outside? Oh, it's raining outside. Yeah, Leonard, that's better rain than snow. I'll love to be there, but I'll just be getting back from another vacation. Yeah, that'd have been great to see you, Holly, but definitely put it on the calendar for next year. There you go. Let's see. And the Appalachian Trail isn't too far away. So anybody that wanted to go hike the Appalachian Trail, it's about 45 minutes away. 225 Peters Mountain is an access point right outside of Duncannon. There's 501 Shelter, all within like 45 minutes away. I only say that because Backpacking Bible hiked the Appalachian Trail, a through hiker right there. Yes, she is. Hey, Christina Brown, how you doing? Going to try to make it. Only a 2.5-hour drive. Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, thank you. I'd love to see you. Anybody that can come. Really looking forward to seeing y'all. Please remember to spring forward. Yes, that's next Sunday. Hey, Debbie Hills, how are you doing, Debbie? Yeah, Debbie, if you come, you'll be able to see quite a few people that you're subscribed to, like Walter and So I went to the Little Buffalo one last year, and there were channels that went there that are in Pennsylvania that I knew nothing about. Go over and check out Walter Zollner. So it's Walter and then Zolna. I've had him on here before on our lives, but yeah, go on over there and say, "Hey, Walter, go to the meetup." Yes, and then come and see him as well. Hey, Mike, how are you doing, Mike Wilson? Hello from Inverness, Florida, and soon Redfield, New York. It must be a snowbird down there coming back to New York. Awesome. I'll have to look up where Redfield is, New York. Yeah. Hey, Sierra, how are you doing? Hi, Tony. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? Hi, Tony. My twins and I will be coming from Youngstown, Ohio. Awesome. That will be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you bring kids along, they're gonna love it. Yeah, they may not love sitting there while you and I are talking, but they're gonna love it. Oh, and I also had a thought as well. One of the thank you again, Cab, for that. And living over near Lebanon, PA. So one of the other things that I thought about was So my demographic, when I look at analytics, is mainly 40, 55, 65 plus. I would really appreciate if you would share my channel with your teenagers, you know, just the younger generation, and get them involved in seeing the outdoors. So much of our youth and even early, maybe in the 20s, nobody gets outside anymore. So showing them that they can have fun and things like that, share the channel with them, and let them know that you watch the channel. And you may not be able to get out right now and do things with them like that, but expose them to it, and you will be investing in them, into their happiness once they experience the outdoors. Yeah, so if you do me a favor, share my channel with with family members, and maybe kids and their kids, and depending on how many generations you have. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Olin, Olin Hahn. This is your worst nightmare 3.0 from Hagerstown, Maryland. Ready to drink beer and eat crabs. Buy me a beer. There you go. Well, don't do that. I'll eat a crab. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? Got my sticker from Hearts. Oh, they gave me one. Yes, Mike. Awesome. Yeah, I left some stickers for them when I was down there, and told them, hey, if anybody asks you for one of my stickers, go ahead and hand it out. That is awesome. Yeah, great place there, isn't it, Mike? Really, really, really good meat market down there in Brooksville, Florida. Hart's Meat Market. And if you haven't seen that video, go on over there and check it out. It's in my playlist. Yeah. Where's Stitch and Hammock Mountain? Not sure. Maybe they're in here now. But I know Hammock Mountain usually doesn't come in until 8 o'clock. So I know he might be doing something until 8 o'clock, and then he jumps in. Yes, see. Hey, Toby the dog. My dog Toby and I are glad to hear from all of you, Tony. Stay off that slippery ice, and be careful. Hope you are recovering well in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, there's Benzo Gold. How are you doing, brother? So Benzo has a channel, and he does. I met Benzo through Leonard, when not the Leonard on here, but Leonard when I was doing gold panning early in my channel. And I just mentioned to him on his live the other night, I was like, hey, Benzo, I want to come on down and do some gold panning maybe this summer. Yeah, so go over and check out Benzo's Gold's channel as well. Let's see. I hope your injury heals quickly. Yes. This was my first ever winter without slipping on the ice. Laugh out loud. Proud of myself. I am proud of you too. And I had gone because my family doctor couldn't see me. So they said, go to where I got my x-ray, go to one of those quick things. And it seems like each time that I've done that, I look to see each time that I've gone there. And what was it? Almost, 3 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember the one live. I mean, some of you won't because you're new to the thing. I was holding up this arm, my stroke side. I slipped on a log that was covered with ice and snow, and I hit this wrist right here, and I'd gone over there and got bandaged up. And it seemed like I've gone there each February for the last 3 years or something like that, all for slipping and doing stuff like that. Hey, Tom, how are you doing? Tom Locke there. Hey, Billy Smith. Hey, Tony, sent you an email a while back. Did you get it? I don't believe so. If I didn't respond, then I didn't. Please send it again. Definitely send it again. And if you want stickers, put in the what is that line that says what you want? Like it'll be your email or my email, your email, and then that line where you say just put in there big caps or something like that, stickers, because I do get a lot of emails, and a lot of them are sometimes they'll go into what is that, junk mail or spam mail. So I'll go into spam mail, and if I see stickers and I see something that's not spam, I don't click on anything in there. So, but if I see in the title that it's stickers, I'll make sure I get it out of there. Even know who won the NASCAR race today? No, I don't. Number 20 car. Do you even know who that is? No, I don't. I don't follow NASCAR. That I just got so much other stuff going on, but I do like NASCAR. But I unfortunately don't get a chance to watch it. One, I'd have to watch it on YouTube because I don't have TV. So, yeah. Hey, PTL Fabrications. Hi, Tony. Any good apps for public spaces to car camp? What was that one that I just started using? That Matt DV, MATTDV. Check his channel out. I'm hoping he can come. I'm going to message him and see if he would like to come, but to the meetup. But so he told me about one, and I don't remember what it is because I'm not traveling right now. But I'm sure, hopefully, somebody will post it in the comments down below of any good public spaces, places to car camp. I know out our way, I wish there was any BLM land. We really don't have any around here. So hopefully, I know like Cracker Barrels, things like that, if you're just staying overnight, is good places to go. Let's see. There we go. I like to ask everyone to pray for Andrew Cross from Desert Drifter on YouTube. A few weeks ago, he got into a terrible accident with traumatic brain injury. I was just listening to an update about Andrew, and yeah, that was very, very sad. So definitely be praying for him. And Desert Drifter. Hopefully, I mean, miracles can happen, and the power of prayer is definitely powerful. But thank you, Rewild, for bringing that up tonight. Sam invited me, Tony. Oh, well, welcome, B. I am glad to have you here, and welcome to the 2.0 family. It's Bradley, by the way. There you go. Definitely. Bradley with a B. There you go, Becca, praying for Andrew. Let's see. Always great answers. What about your fairy lights? Oh, fairy lights, would they work under a tarp? Thanks, Craig and Laura. All right, Craig and Laura. So as far as the fairy lights, so what I have is these lights right here, which are LED Christmas lights. So if you watch, say, like when I went down to HangCon 2025, when I went down there, that's what I used. So that has a USB that plugs in to a power bank. I've used those out in the woods camping as well. That they're not fairy lights, but if you look in the description of this video, you'll see Amazon, and it'll be Amazon storefront. And part of that Amazon storefront is there's a section for lighting. And if you look under lighting, that is in there. So you'll see that under the tab lighting on the Amazon storefront. And then in the car, I got those ones. They're real fine wire. And I wrapped it around my cargo net up in my car, and that's USB as well. I picked those up on sale at Walmart, but I probably wouldn't use those on out camping, because the wire, I think you could probably damage pretty easy. Let's see. There we go. Where am I at? Hopefully that answers your question. But that they would work great for lights. Now I did have, and you guys haven't seen it anymore, but Haven actually has a Ridgeline light. Now, because I'm not stable on my feet, my Ridgeline light, and I think last winter I introduced that Ridgeline light. You guys saw that in a couple of videos, and then all of a sudden you didn't see it anymore. Reason you didn't see it anymore is because I got up in the middle of the night and I was going back, and I lost my balance. And when I lost my balance, I reached up to grab the tarp. Why I reached up, but I was trying to catch my balance, and I spun. I grabbed I was grabbing for the Ridgeline, continuous Ridgeline on the hammock. I ended up hitting the lights, ripping them off, and I hit the hammock. That spun me. I fell into my fire maple with the legs on it. I fell onto that. I fell, and I was laying there for a while. And that was out in the woods by myself, and I destroyed my light. I did order another one from them, and it never came. So, oh well. It's Bradley. Yes. Bradley with me. Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. Yeah, definitely keeping him in prayer. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Would you travel up to Maine? Yeah, absolutely. I want to do a Maine trip. I want to do it sooner than later. Well, I don't want to wait till fall when all the leaf peepers head up. I'd like to do it sometime in the summer. Would love to head up towards Maine, because that's one state I have not been to. I know they have that hammock hang up there, the lobster hammock hang up in Maine, and I think that would be cool. Who doesn't love lobster? Let's see. Barrett Snyder, are you fully recovered from your stroke? No. So I would say I'm 75%. So this hand, I can go like that. This hand that's as fast as I can move it. And when it gets cold, it moves even slower. So like I said, I'm not stable on my feet all the time, even in the house. So let me hold this. So this leg I can lift up, no problem. That's my non-stroke side. This side here, I can lift it up to there. I've just started since carnivore. I'm able to wiggle my toes for the first time. That was about 5 months ago now. Wiggle my toes, not fast, but I can wiggle them. They're moving. They weren't moving before that. So recovery, they pretty much told me a year ago that they couldn't do anything else for me. Worst thing to tell somebody. So I was depressed. I don't get depressed very easy, but I want to get back to 100%. I don't know what my new 100% is, but I still see progress. All right. With the exception of the fall recently. The fall is, and one of the reasons why I'm going back to physical therapy is because I had a pain. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to move this back. I had a pain right here on my back that I was doctoring for with a chiropractor 2 days before my stroke. I was still going there and stuff. And that's one of the things the reason I decided to go back to physical therapy is, one, because my toes are moving now on that side. I am, but what I've started to believe, and I think it might be true, because it seems like I can't get any further recovery because of my back, because that hinders a lot of things. So part of the thing that they were just doing is they were doing deep massage down at tendons that are in there, and I can't push on my tendons. If you're around me, you'll see a lot of times, because I still get spasticity, which is the tightening of muscles. I still rub certain muscles, but I can't reach where that is with my left hand, and my right hand isn't strong enough to actually press on those muscles to relieve the spasticity, if that makes sense. But I think the stroke recovery will be better if we're dealing with the back, which was the original issue, because I think I've recovered to the point where uh, the back is hindering any further progress, if that makes any sense. And it will be 3 years on the 21st or 24th. I can't remember. But it will be in this month, will be 3 years since the stroke. So, I mean, I am blessed. I am doing very, very good compared to what a lot of people do. But stroke is not a cookie cutter. Everybody experiences different things with it and recovery. And then some people don't try, which is a shame. And I encourage everybody, just don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Oh, wait. Uh, Yes, Sam. Yeah, I saw you answered that. Sam from Northwest Winds. Yes. So absolutely, Tanya. Yes, Mark Whipple. Are you going to start doing a get together every year? Yes. So that is my idea. Is that as soon as I'm done with the day of that event, I will schedule it again for that day the next year. And then every year after that, like I said, I'd love it to become a YouTuber invasion of Knoebels. You know, I might even stop and talk to them tomorrow. Maybe I'll go do that. Talk to them. There's not many. I think I want to stop there tomorrow and just double check with them and make sure that the pavilion, I want the whole pavilion at this point. Because I think we're going to have a pretty good turnout, not only with just me being there, but with other YouTubers coming as well, and inviting their subscribers and viewers to come out and meet them as well. So yes, every year, and I'd love to do one out west. Like I said, out west. So if anybody has a venue out there or something like that, or can give me some suggestions for something out west, I'd love to do one out there as well. There you go. Let's see. Hey, Russell, how are you doing? Hey, how are you? When is the academy used to always have to wear ugly sweaters around the campfire? When is the academy used to wear? I'm not sure I understand the question, but yeah, ugly sweaters around the campfire would be pretty cool. Except for it's going to get warmer. I'm praying it gets warmer very soon. Yeah, sausages and peppers. Yeah. Yeah, I told Sam if he comes, I'll have a griddle for him to make some sausage and peppers. Yep. Let's see. Hey, Barry, how are you doing? Let's see. We got Mandy here. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Tony. Wanted to let you know myself and a few others hooked on are hooked on the crunch cakes. I just checked the other day when I was at Walmart, because it's been a while since I've looked at them. Uh, well, actually, 315 days I've been on carnivore now, coming up to a year, my carniversary. But I went and I thought, well, I wonder if there's any Louisiana crunch cakes over here. But yeah, I know. So if anybody doesn't know, that's a dessert from Walmart, and I used to make a Louisiana crunch cake, pineapple upside down cakes on my videos. Hopefully others are carrying on the tradition. All right. It wasn't a holiday weekend, I would bring my camper up there. Yeah. But I'm not fighting traffic for 12 hours. Yeah, understandable. Maybe next year. Absolutely. Hey, Freddie, there you are. Good to see you in here tonight. Yeah, that's my brother. Let's see. Tom Locke says, busted a squirrel picking out in a bag of birdseed. Oh, there you go. Long time viewer, first time subscriber. Oh, speaking of subscribers, let's look and see where we're at. Let me look first. Oh, there we go. So let me show you guys where we're at. I have to think. How do I do that again? So part of my wondering, how do I do that? Let's see. There we go. We're at 24,985. You guys think we'll hit it tonight? I think so. Maybe. We'll see. But I don't want to miss it. And I can't see the comments while I'm doing this part. All right, here we go. Yes. Well, thank you for becoming a subscriber. So welcome to the 2.0 family. Absolutely. Let's see. Last name's Wilkes too. Just without an E. Oh, that's cool, Scott. Yeah. Hey, Frank Explorations. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tony. Busted squirrel, right? To the moon. 3K. Let's go. Absolutely. AP says hello, Tony and everyone. Hello, AP. Let's see. Sounds like a great time. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I wanted to do it last year. Absolutely. Come on, guys. 25K. Let's go. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification. Absolutely. So, yeah, what I'm hoping, Mark, is that it can become an every year thing and it just gets bigger and bigger. Absolutely. Yes. 18 away. Yeah, that was a little while ago. It's getting close. Everyone, let's go share a link for this live. Absolutely. We got 97 people watching right now. Thank you very much for that, Rewild. Chris, I did already. Yeah. How about it? Hey, Spider, can I stealth camp there? It would be very difficult during this season. Very difficult. But I've been wanting to for years. And if y'all didn't see, I did a stealth camp behind a sign for the park in Paxinus and ate an MRE back then. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Come camping in Maine. Absolutely. I definitely will be camping because that's what I do. Good luck. Thank you, Trapper. Yeah, Trapper, getting close. And Trapper still got you and your family, and everybody just continue to pray for Trapper. Definitely, and especially his dad and family right now. Let's see. Sarah just subscribed. Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. Let's see. It's 2.0. Camps around the corner. So one of the things that I'm planning, because we didn't realize that it was going to be this quick to get to 25. So my idea is want to definitely make it enjoyable for her and not cold. So even if we hit 25 tonight, we're probably not going to do the 25K special camp with Miss 2.0 right away. I definitely want to be doing planning. Oh, and I see Camping with Champion in here. Hey, Todd, how are you doing? And Todd, I was letting everybody know about your channel as well and that you are planning on coming to the meetup. Let me just do something here real quick. Put that. See if I can get the. Well, let's see. Edit this. Scroll across the bottom. And the banner. This one. And scroll. Save. So let's change that up because that's been going for a while. There we go. I'll scroll that one instead. All right. Let's see. Oh, did I lose Kendrick? Yes, Kendrick. Hello, Tony. I finally found some of that Redmond salt. Now I have everyone in the house hooked on it. I know it's good, right? Yeah, good salt. Will you ever meet up in Ohio? Tasha, that's a possibility of doing it over there in Ohio. I just wouldn't know where to do a meetup in Ohio, but that's where Northwest Wind is. Also, Sam Bananas. I haven't texted a Sam Banana or emailed Sam Bananas or small plots. I know it might be a little difficult for small plots to come down, but if you guys watch their channels, encourage them to come. I'm also going to be reaching out to them as well and say, hey, come on down. Oh, Tony, I'll actually be heading to the AT end of June, early July. I'll connect with you before to see if you and Miss 2.0 can get together for a bit. Absolutely, Holly, definitely. And Holly, send me an email as well. And I'm trying to think if I've got your phone number, but send me an email and I will send you my number, my cell number as well, and put you in my phone as contact. Hey, there you are. Howdy, howdy. Awesome to see you. Let's see. Hello, Heather. Let's see. Pickles. Yum. Yes, don't forget pickles. Let's see. Hey, Wanderer, 518. How you doing? Strange you mentioned that, Tony. My 10-year-old introduced me to your channel 2 years ago. Awesome. We love to hike and camp. Let's see. We love to hike and camp and hope to get into hammocking someday because of your influence. Well, that is awesome. And hey, thank your 10-year-old as well for doing that. Uh, aw. Frank, thank you so much for that super chat. Let me see if I can read it. I can't make the meetup this year, but maybe next year. Love your channels, love your content. Prayers to you all, Frank. Well, Frank, thank you so much for that, and really look forward to if you can make it next year. Definitely would love to see you and meet you. But thank you so much for that super chat. Love it. Thank you. What a blessing. Let's see. But thank Wanderer, thank your 10-year-old son. He's got good taste. Just kidding. No, but that is great. That really means a lot. It definitely does. Yeah, Dixie, you'll only see that until it flips over. I guess when you see it on the thing, that's the only thing that shows up. I'm gonna just do a quick check again. Oh, we're at 987. So what's that? 13 more? We're gonna get close. Let's see. Uh, yep. So that was a quick update. So we're 13 away. Hey, Brewers Prospecting. Hello, hello. So go check out, guys like this. When you see that they have a YouTube channel, go over and check them out. Definitely would be very, very cool to do. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, no, go check them out, and I jump into like their lives whenever they go live and try to say hi to everybody because I really do love gold panning. Just such a blessing, and fun, a lot of fun. If you don't find anything panning, it's still the enjoyment of doing it, and prospecting. You're prospecting. You're so cool. It really, really is. I can't wait to get back into a creek. Like I said, I just don't want to drown with not being stable on my feet. But I think if I can wear my brace in there and I think I'd be a little bit better, and maybe a walking stick as well. Let's see, Tony. Fun fact about Inverness, Florida. They have a company that makes wood and plastic boat and kayak paddles. Very cool. That is awesome, Scott. And thanks for sharing that. Maybe when I'm down there, I'll have to go check that out. Uh, is the on air sign new? Yes. Yeah, right below the squirrel. Yep. So that's new on there. Yeah, definitely new. Because in my thumbnails, sometimes I'll put live. When I make the thumbnail, I'll put live. But I thought if I had that, I won't have to add that. It'll just say on air, which means live. There was a bigger one. It was round and it said about live, and on air. It was too big and and I would have put it right in the middle. It'd been behind my head. So I thought if I get it there, it'll look better and you'll be able to see it. Well, you came company in Maine, Tony. Thank you for sharing all of your adventures. You're welcome, Nick. Yeah, nope, definitely going to be getting up there. Howdy, Mike. How are you doing tonight? Hey, there's Darlene. Awesome, Darlene. Hope you're recovering and feeling good or better. It's definitely a road to recovery. As you know, love you, Darlene. Been thinking about you and praying for you as well. Let's see. Subject. Yeah, but Cowboy Mike, I hope you're doing good down there. Yeah, and I'm saying hi to one another because they go on each other's lives. Definitely. I do adventures. Hey, I'm here now. Finally. No, just kidding. That was a while ago. That was 807. Oh, we're not too far behind, but we are behind. Yes, prayers for Andrew. Let's see. Uh Hey, I do adventures. America first. Hi, Tony. How are you doing, brother? Yes. So you've got a meetup coming up down there. North Carolina Hammock Hangers is going to be going on April, I believe, is the date in April, which I had gone to last year as well. Hey, I wish I knew how to pronounce. I don't butcher your name, Kaylee. I think that's how you would say it, Kaylee. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But hello, Tony. How's your hip today? It is recovering. Yeah, it's definitely recovering. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. That I see every time someone does that. He's going by Crazy Caddy now. That's not Crazy Caddy. I saw him on the live the other night, and anytime someone would donate or do anything, he would come on and do that. Uh, Jim from I tried looking him up. I don't see a channel for him or anything. Yeah, Tony is super hip. Hey, brother, there he is. So Northwest Winds in the house. Yeah. So definitely, April. How are you doing? Hey, Tony and everyone. I'm late tonight. No, never late. Better late than never, right? Squirrel alert down there, and it's we got squirrels. Hey, Sher Khan, good evening, Tony, and Random Adventures 2.0 family. Absolutely. Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Tony and all in the chat. We got Mr. B right there. Squirrel alert. And we got squirrels, lots of them. Let's see. Big Angus makes Ridgeline lights. Can get them at REI. So that's what you have, the Big Angus ones. Okay. Yeah, that would be good. Let's see. Hope you are doing better. I've been praying. Thank you so much for you, buddy. Have a great night, Tony. Well, good night to you too, the bandit. You were in here early. First one in tonight in the chat. 1 foot in front of the other. You can do it. Absolutely. May God continue to bless you and never give up. Absolutely. BRB shortly. Right. Let's see. I just shared your channel on my Facebook page. Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Jackie, plus everything. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's let me just see. I because we're getting closer and closer, I just want to keep checking. Oh, 987. So still 13 away. All right. So there's Camping with Champion. So everybody, so Camping with Champion does stealth camping. He just took his wife out camping. She didn't want to be on camera, but he just took her camping. They camped near a railroad. Saw a train at night. They had a little fire. They did a tarp, but he's got a couple really, really good videos, but fairly new, Camping with Champion, and hopefully you can come up. I'm planning out my road trip for your meetup, meet and greet. I'm hoping to get some stealth camps in all the way up there. Congrats in advance on the 25. Well, super thank you. And yeah, hey, start saying about it on your channel, because there's a lot of people up in this area, Champion Todd, that will like to see you if you're definitely able to come. Yes. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. I'm doing well, buddy. How are you? Hey, outdoor paths and places. Hey, Tony, happy Sunday. Just subscribed. Well, welcome to the 2.0 family. Absolutely. Thank you for that. And not sure where you live, but it looks like you've got a channel too. So I always go on my analytics, because it does show people that do subscribe if they make their information public. And then if you are a YouTube channel, I'll go on and see if it pops up on there. And then if you're putting out videos, I certainly subscribe to you. Absolutely. And if you can make it to the meetup, that would be cool. Yes. Outdoor paths, where are you from? There we go. And that's maybe going to answer down here. Enjoying my friend. Let's see. Joined late this evening. Where can I find information about your meetup? Okay, so if you go on, it's scrolling across the bottom. Knoebels Amusement Park, which is in Elysburg, Pennsylvania, and it's a free park. Very, very free. Yeah. Yep, and then there we go from Frank again. But you can look it up. I believe it's Knoebels, KnoebelsAmusement.com, I believe is the. But if you look up, just type in Knoebels, and the spelling is interesting. It's Knoebel is Knoebel. Knoebel, we call it Knoebels Grove. I think that's how it goes as well, Knoebels Grove. So they do Christmas lights, and around Christmas, it's Christmas lights. They do a Halloween thing out there. They have their main events, their main season, so weekends until school gets out. Once school is out, they actually go all week long, 7 days a week. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Go over and subscribe to Hammock Mountain as well while you're out. He's only 5 subs away from getting monetized. And I believe Hammock Mountain is working on coming up. So even uh, Daniel, tell your people about it as well, to be coming over. Majestic Hammocks. Hey, how are you doing, brother? Majestic Hammocks. I don't know what you're doing, but maybe you could come down as well. Yes. Life on a budget. How are you doing? Good evening, campers. Yes. Hank Mountain is 5 subs away. Right. Let's see. Hello, Dayton. So yeah, Dayton, Ohio. That's where our son is, Jonathan, over in Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, yeah. So Daddy's home. Hey, Sam. I'm super hip. Hey, Tony, how are you doing? Tony, saying hi to Tony. Yep. Hello, Tony. How are you doing? I am doing good. Very, very good. What's up? Everybody's saying hi. Sam, sausage and peppers. Let's see. Camping, saying hi. Yeah, that's not how you spell caddy. Quady, caddy YouTube channel. Yeah, like I said, I was on there the other night on his live, and someone was mentioning to him. Well, actually, not someone. Kylie Faust was saying. He was reading her comment, say, "Hey, would you ever come to Pennsylvania?" And I was telling Northwest Winds about his channel as well, and he had not heard of Crazy Caddy. Like I said, we talked. What was that, Sam? We talked yesterday for about 2 hours. Yeah, I was out looking for places to camp, and then just driving around. Yeah, I believe that was Ed. Yep, I think that was Egg Chaos that gifted a membership, and that was, yep. Okay, you got it. Count me in. Yep, you're welcome. Yep, Kylie. Yeah, that was earlier on tonight that it had done a gifted membership, and that happened. Yep. So, but right there's Hammock Mountain. Let's see. Greg saying hi to Sam and Todd. Todd is coming too. Yes. Hey, Paul, just 5 subs away. Absolutely. Let's see. Am I getting down there? There we are, Majestic Hammock. How you doing? Just got here. Hey, all, and that is Corey. So if you don't know who Corey is the manufacturer and owner of Majestic Hammocks, and even the designer of the hammocks. So I laid in that hammock. I didn't get to last year, but I got to hang out with Corey this year and got to test out the hammock when I was down there at HangCon. Well, whose channel was I on the other night? Oh, Sam Bananas, or Small Plots. Someone had told Small Plots when I was on his live about HangCon. I just missed his live, but I was rewatching it. Someone said about HangCon, and he had no understanding of what HangCon was. And he's like, "Is that where a bunch of hippies go and hang in hammocks?" And he was trying to figure out what was going on, and people were trying to tell him, no, it's a gathering of hammockers, because he goes to Florida every year, sometimes, to see his parents. And I've invited him before, but he must not have watched my video of the hammock event. Anyhow, Waters, which is Sky Talker. Prayers for a complete recovery, Tony. Keep your chin up and keep the faith. Absolutely. That's the only thing to do, right? Praying for Desert Drifter also. Awesome. Thank you so much. Check your subs, brother. Hey, Daniel, check your sub, brother. Let's see. Hopefully you got there. It's coming soon. Oh, I better check over here too, just because we're getting close. Doesn't look. It's not a moving. I think that's a live one. Let me just refresh. Nope. Okay, still 13 away. All right. I haven't posted a video yet. Working up the courage to share. Absolutely. What do you use to edit videos? So, me personally, Frank, I use um, Power Director. So it'll be called Cyberlink is their main company, but it's Power Director is the editing app that I use because I do everything on my phone. I think they do have as well where you can do it on the computer, but I can tell you if you want to learn how to edit and edit on your phone because you've always got your phone with you, learn to edit on your phone right out of the gate with Power Director. Then you can edit sitting at a doctor's office because you always have your phone with you. So very, very easy to do. Hey, Eric, how are you doing? Yeah, at 2.0 family, Eric Manning in the house. Several edit, Frank, there are several available, but what I do, Clipchamp is an easy and free one to use. Yeah, so the only thing about Power Director, I would say learn on it if you're going to get it. Download it and learn on it. If you don't mind their little watermark on your videos, you don't have to pay a thing. If you want to remove the watermark and get access to a little bit more stuff, it's $37 per year. But I think it's well worth it. But I would say don't get it until you learn it. Did he make it? Awesome. Yeah. That is congratulations, Hammock Mountain. Absolutely. Yeah, you should, Sam. Like I said, I'll have the big griddle there rented so that people can use it. Hey, Byron, how are you doing? Fredona, New York. Good evening, everyone from Fredona, New York. Can't believe it's March already. Can't wait to get out camping in a couple months. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good thing. There you go. Every 2 hours. Over 2 hours. Are we over 2 hours? No, not yet. Let's see. Hey, Carl, how are you doing? Hello, everyone else on this channel. Just wanted to say hello. Can't stay. Awesome, Carl. Well, hello. Glad to see you. Carl's been a long-term subscriber for a long time. I see a lot of people on here that have been here for a long time. Yes. Have been along on the journey, and we keep adding more and more new 2.0 family members. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I remember lead times is a while because he makes every single one of them. They are handmade by Corey, and Corey is awesome at making them too. Yep. So you send them an email, and then you get put in a queue, and then he goes and will let you know. And that way, I guess that's when you pick out your colors and things like that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's explaining how to do it. I should have sent an email. Well, at this point, Corey, because I definitely want to get one of your hammocks. I do want a majestic hammock in the worst way, Chris. Right? Me too. Let's see. That is awesome. Awesome, 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 Daniel. Congratulations. Let's see. Yeah, signed up on his page to be added to the queue. Yes. Let's see. Thank you, Tony. I will check out Power Director. Awesome. Appreciate you too, brother. Let's see. Hey, Bearded Viking. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Tony, how are you tonight? I'm doing good. And we're waiting to see if we hit 25K tonight. I'd love to do it while we're all here. That way we can see it happen. Let's see. 305 boss. Hey, Tony, love your stealth camps. Yeah, I love doing stealth camps. It's getting harder and harder to find places and to do things. So yeah, it definitely is. And places that I've been to, like say an old grocery store or something, like it seems like after I do a stealth camp somewhere, like all of a sudden they'll board it up or whatever. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, let's see. So close. Yeah. Just posted on my community and Insta that I will be there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And like I said, we're going to be talking about it more and more as it gets closer. And like I said, that way we'll get an opportunity to go on and say, hey, I'm going to be there. And like I said, y'all have my permission. If you have a YouTube channel and you're planning on going, let your subscribers know that you're going to be there. And like I said, I've got the Pavilion C all day long from the time they open to the time they close. And I believe it's midnight. I've got that whole pavilion. So that is for the YouTuber meetup and subscriber meetup and, YouTube fans meetup and just, like I said, if you feel free to tell your people that if only want to hang out there for 2 hours, say, hey, I'm going to be there at 4, or I'm going to be there at noon, or I'm going to be there at 1. Let your people know what time you'll be there so that they can make their way over to the pavilion to see and talk to you. I will be there from the time they let me in to the time they kick me out. Yeah. So I'll be there the whole time. And if you don't have a sticker and you're coming, stop by and grab some stickers. Yeah. Hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Crystal's from Marion Heights. Wow, you are really close, Crystal. Yeah, definitely. If you can make it over to Knoebels that day, definitely come on over. Yeah. And or stop down for, if you're around Elysburg, sometime around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, any day. If you see my car there and I'm getting coffee and drinking coffee, say, hey, because I'll have stickers with me. Good to have you in here, Crystal. Let's see. I'll also share Tony Fest on my page and let everyone know I will be there. That is perfect. For the moment, I still hand build each one, right? But hopefully I'll expand and get some help with my builds soon and get that lead time down working on it. Absolutely. I think for me, Corey, if I order one, I want your hands to be making it. But I hope you certainly do get some help and can get that because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. Because your hammock is getting known more and more. And I mean, there's other hammock manufacturers that talk about your hammock. And if you've never laid in a majestic hammock, it would be awesome to come to HangCon 2026. So I'll be down there again this year, and I know you will too, Majestic Hammock. And hopefully you and I get a chance to hammock together this year before then. Love to, if you're ever down at your property down there, let me know where it's at and I'll come down. I'll drive down and spend the weekend with you. Let's see. I'm hoping Cherry is in queue. Sign up. Thank you for the kind words too. Let's see. No problem. Rewild. So that was a while ago, 9:51. Oh, a couple minutes ago. So maybe you're still on. Good luck with the 25K. Gonna get some editing done. Y'all have a good evening. You have a good evening too. And let's see. Stealth camping royalty amongst us. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I'm going to go over here and check something real quick. Daniel, hello. Daniel Nepper. Good evening, good evening. I will always still build them too. No worries, right? Let's see. Thank you, Frank. We need every peep. Let's see. I'll bring you some coffee as a thank you for the meetup. Oh, that would be awesome because you know I like coffee. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you, Frank. So let me go on over here and check real quick. Let me do that real quick before I go down the list. Oh, okay, guys. I'm gonna switch back to here. How do I do that? Here, there. I gotta remember how I do this. Okay. Click here and click here. 5 more. So am I almost down to the end? Let's see. Because maybe I can do it this way and leave that on the screen because we're getting close. It's funny. Once I was watching someone, now they were doing 100,000 and it rolled over to 100,000. And then all of a sudden it rolled back to 900 and like 99,900. So hopefully when we go to 25, it doesn't roll back, right? Let's see. There we go. That's where we're at. Hammock Mountain says, thank you, Sky Talker. Yeah, I want to leave that up on that screen right there because I don't want to miss it and I don't want us to miss it. So hopefully that doesn't bother y'all being on the screen, but I can't pop people's comments up right now because that's on that other screen. Let's see. Just do this for 1 second. See how that does that? Let's see. Do this for a second. Oh, I don't want to miss it. Okay, we're gonna get that off the screen. Meetup Knoebels. Let's see. Comment banner. Hide that. Okay. Back to, what was I doing? Back to that. Back to that. Oh, it just turned over another one. That's why I was hurrying. Let's see. We got woohoo, 5 to go. Now 4 to go, right? So my wife and I subscribe. Tony says camping with champion. Well, I appreciate that. Let's see. I just sub says Mickey Cat Outdoors. Welcome to the 2.0 family, everybody. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't bother us. This Chris. Hey, backyard. Let's see. Backwoods Mindset says, hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're doing good too. Crystal says, oh, look at that. It just moved again. Getting close. Did UGO come in here? I'm trying to see. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hey, Brad. Almost there. Absolutely. Glad to have you in here. Yeah, go check out UGQ. Their quilts and underquilts. Watch that video. You'll see them. I'd love to be getting up there, hopefully this year as well, to hang out. Oh, look at that. It went backwards. See, now that's what it's going to do. It's going to go back and forth for a minute. Your tribal chief, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm holding my. Oh, there it goes again. Isn't this fun? Let's see. 3. Yeah. Let's see. Rick Wilson says, is Miss 2.0? Oh, 2 is Miss 2. Oh, 1. Uh-oh. Is it going to happen? Keep watching. So close. Who's going to be 25K? If somebody's in here like I said earlier, some people may unsubscribe and subscribe again to get to be the 20. Oh, hey, congratulations, you guys, in the 2.0 family. We just became 25,000 strong, our community. What a blessing. And I'm going to tear up. Oh, Miss 2.0 is going to have to go camping. We got to get it figured out. Absolutely. So 25,000, what a blessing. You guys, thanks a lot for the journey and coming along. This is really cool. Like I said, I never planned on this ever happening. I never planned on it even being 10 subscribers. And oh, we went backwards. Like I said, there's going to be people that want to be 25 each time. No, just kidding. But get it off the screen quick, Tony. But it does that. It's funny when anytime, oh, there's 25 again. Look at that. We get to celebrate again. But what's really interesting is, like I said, I'm just blown away. Thank you, Majestic Corey. He says, we love you. I see all the woos, celebrations. Well, you guys celebrate too, because you've all been a part of it. You got, there we go. We're finally won over. But you guys have been a part of this. And when you found the channel, when you started watching and been a part of this journey. But I do want to say that this journey doesn't stop here, right? Our journey continues, and I'm hoping that we can continue to grow together. And if you're in here and you've just started a channel, or you've had a channel for a while, you've struggled with your channel, keep doing it. No matter what, just keep doing it, because people will find you. It takes a while for people to find you, but I want to say thank you all for all who shared the channel, who enjoyed the channel, enjoyed the journey. But like I said, the journey's just starting. See that 25,001? That one is just as important as my first subscriber, which was my wife. So I only ever thought that it would just be my kids subscribing, and it seemed like it was going to take a while. I'm at 2001. Awesome. That is great, Hammock Mountain. And I finally hit 10K, says Backwoods Mindset. Check you out. Well, thank you for coming over here. And like I said, it's really the Bandit. Oh, I thought you were leaving. I'm glad you stayed and see it. Miss 2.0, is she in here? I see. Yes. slow it down. Yeah. So so we're gonna have to, like she said on the one live back when we hit 15K, and everybody was asking her, is she gonna ever camp again? And she threw down the gauntlet. She said, because she was gonna say, yeah, when we hit 20. And if y'all remember, I looked at her and went, be careful, because she was gonna say 20, and then she went, well, 25,000, and I'll do a stealth camp. So I don't know what kind of a stealth camp. I've been trying to think of things for us to do for a stealth camp, but I also want her to camp again and become more of a camper with me when she can get out. So I don't want to take her to a brutal stealth camp or a high stress situation, but we're gonna work on it and work on getting it done. Yeah, good evening, Tony and the 2.0 family. Congratulations. Says Rick and Hammock Mountain and Kylie. I enjoy watching you because I got to get that moved over just a little bit so I can see it now. There we go. Hey, tall tree. There you are. But Kylie's saying, I enjoy watching you because of your positive outlook on life. My mom is also a stroke survivor and also a sure fighter, such a fighter. Yeah, if you don't give up, and this is with any limitation, never give up. As soon as you give up, no matter what setbacks you have, just keep pressing forward. And that can be related to anything in life, definitely anything. But, I wish we had confetti and stuff to shoot up. So, yeah. Cheers. Congratulations to you guys, and thank y'all and the 2.0 family for being such a part of this journey. Again, thank y'all very, very much. I have too much anxiety for that, says Backwoods Mindset. Yeah, stealth camping isn't for everyone. Like I said, Miss 2.0 has never been on a stealth camp. If you go back and watch our 15,000 subscriber special, that was scary for her because it was really the first time she was in the woods like that, camping, especially in a hammock. Yeah. So I'm not clicking on things, being able to click on things to show it on the screen unless I do this. Then I'm pointing at the screen too. So let me just get that out there. So I can read them. All right. Rick says, Tony, when you get to 30K, you can climb Mount Everest. Well, hopefully I can climb Mount Everest. But I just listened to something the other day that talked about as the Earth's spinning it, it expands out the center. So really, if you go by height from the center of the Earth, the equator is actually higher than Mount Everest. Who would have knew? Just fun fact, right? Let's see. Chris is saying, Tony, your story is inspiring, and to be a part of the 2.0 family has been nothing but wonderful blessing. Thank you for all that you do to inspire those that feel like they cannot enjoy the outdoors. Well, thank you very much, Chris. And thanks for being a part of it as well. And congratulations again. Chuck Jones is saying to Daniel, isn't that awesome? Oh, we're back down to 25K. Don't drop below it again. We're back up again. So isn't it so cool, Hammock Mountain, that we hit milestones tonight together? And I thank y'all that didn't know about Hammock Mountain, who's been part of the 2.0 family for a long time, because we're Stealth Camping Alliance members as well. But yeah, I'm glad. Where's Stitch? Did he miss? Yeah, he missed the 25K announcement. I'm not sure where he's at. I don't know if he had to do something tonight. I was going to reach out to him, but him and I texted earlier today. But yeah, I missed him being on here, and also Alpine Warrior and others. But I'm glad you guys are here and to enjoy it as well. Congratulations, Tony. I'm so glad I found you, says the bandit. Your friend Bob. I will keep praying for you, buddy. Let's see. This is way better than any TV because this is real. Aw, says Dixie Cup. That is awesome. Let's see. We got, recap the meetup details. Okay. So the meetup is going to be May 24th on a Saturday. It's going to be at Pavilion C in Elysburg, Pennsylvania at Knoebels Grove, Knoebels Amusement Park. Go check them out. They've got like 800 campsites for campgrounds that's associated with there. I think it's a total of 10,000, 800 campsites involved in the area. Ed, thanks for gifting that membership. I can see that. Just popped up, and it looks like Lou was gifted it by Ed Chaos. That's awesome, Ed. Thanks for sharing that. And that's the second time you've gifted stuff tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. And Tasha's saying congratulations as well. And 25K, before you knew it, it will be 100,000. Yeah. So 100,000 to me is like 1,000, getting to 1,000 and all the journey that it took to get there. We'll see what happens. We just got to go one day at a time. And one video at a time as well. Heck yeah. Way to go, Ed. Congratulations. Yes, that is perfect. So it's going to be on the 28th or 24th of May. So May 24th. And the reason I always say March 24th, because that's right around the time that I started the channel 4 years ago. So we're coming up on our 4-year anniversary this month. Isn't that crazy? 4 years. And also 3 years from when I had the stroke. You get a plaque. Yes, Kaylee, you do get a plaque at 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, it used to be a real big plaque and heavy. I've saw English Woodsman had a plaque, and he showed it. It's smaller, and it's, I think, way cheaper material nowadays. But hey, we'll take. It's just very grateful that they even do something like that. But so it's going to be May 24th at Knoebels, and we are going to be going and doing Pavilion C. Pavilion C will be where I'll be all day long. So from the time the park opens till the time it closes, I'll be in the pavilion. Any YouTubers that can come that have a channel, film Knoebels while you're there, but also plan on telling your subscribers that you're going to a meetup in Pennsylvania, and you're going to be there, and invite them to come along to meet you as well. We'll all meet at Pavilion C. So, but if you're on here and you are coming and you've got a YouTube channel, definitely be going and saying in the comments as soon as you figure out that you're going to be coming, that you're coming, to let everybody here know too about your channel. Steve Cousins says, went hiking with micro spikes on wet ice this week in Colorado. It was amazing how those grabbed the ice. Yeah. It was like walking on dry ground. We wanted to snowshoe, but very little snow in Colorado. Steve, they're getting snow. Stitch messaged me about they're getting ready to get a blizzard on Tuesday. But sorry, there wasn't enough snow for your snowshoeing this year. But yeah, the snow spikes are good to have. You're doing better than me, says Mickey Cat Outdoors. And let's see, Kalia. FYI, my name is pronounced the same as Kelly. Okay, Kelly. There we go. Yep. I was wondering why I was pronouncing it like that, but that makes very big sense now. Just spelled it different. Awesome. So looking forward to seeing you there too, Kelly. And thank you for sharing about the meetup over on Crazy Caddies as well. So definitely appreciate you sharing that the other night on his live about our meetup. Hopefully he comes. I don't know if he will or not, but that'd be great to see him because a lot of his viewers watch my channel as well. I'm going to have to wait for Arkansas to meet Tony, says Steve. We can do it at our cabin. Absolutely. Like I said, I would love to come there this year, maybe. So I've been thinking of trying to do a little bit of a west trip before the meetup, and go west, young man, but not way, way west. Way, way west, out in the way, way west. I've been watching a lot of classic westerns lately. Yeah, speaking of west, so that's a lot of shootouts and stuff. Really, really cool. But I must miss this. Matt, yeah. You missed it, but it's still at 5:25:01. It didn't happen too long ago, so maybe hit the rewind and watch it because it went back and forth for a while, above, below, above, below. Yes, it would be cool. If you did. Oh, what did I miss? So, but I've been thinking about going west, and I'd like to maybe do that, brother Steve. Oh, see, there you go. We're back there. Maybe it'll go under 25 so that we can do a celebration for those who missed it before. No, it's like I said, for a day or two. It like it's weird. Like they said, oh my good, yeah. See, there you go, $4.99. Oh, so are we gonna go over 25? We're gonna hit 20 to hit 25 several times in one night. Wouldn't that be awesome? So, uh, yeah. So I'd like to maybe go west a little bit and then come back for the meetup, but do some other. Hey, congratulations. We just hit 25K again. That was all for you, Matt. Isn't that cool? So glad 25. You are salt and light for thousands. Thank you so much, Steve. But yeah, hey there, we're up to 2001 again. So let me get do you guys want me to get this off the screen here? Let me see if I can do that. Back to studio. We'll go ahead and remove it before it goes the other way. This can let me get I want to put up the meetup information again. Meetup, there we go. Oh, there we go. And also I don't know if it does two. It won't do two. So that's my email right there. If you are a YouTube channel and you're going to be coming, put in the comment section to that email that you're going to be coming so that I can maybe build a scroll that goes along the bottom anytime that we're doing a live from now until, and then maybe I can get your names and stuff like that as well. And maybe at the end of the next couple of videos, because I'll probably mention it in the videos that we're going to be having a meetup, and I can maybe grow a list of names that are also going to be coming. But I would love to scroll all the names of the YouTube channels that are coming across the bottom. I think that'd be cool. So let me get that back up. So that's where it's at. Let's see. And where am I? Comments. Okay. Yeah, jumped. I got to jump way back down. Where am I at? uh, there you go. Share. And then Mike saying congratulations. Okay, let's go. Oh, forgetful DM. How are you doing? Congratulations, Tony. Yeah, congratulations. So that was at 9:01. So that was a while back. So everybody, there's UGQ Outdoors. So definitely going to get up there and see him this year. Hopefully, him and I can hang out up there. And I want to do a tour of his shop. Yeah, thank you so much, brother. I want to do a video of his shop up there where they make their quilts and everything that they make. Would love to tour that thing. And also down at HangCon, we didn't get a chance to do it, but he does have a podcast. And so I look forward to going and being on his podcast while I'm up there as well. He invited me up to do that. Instead of there at HangCon because it was just very busy at HangCon. What's the 2.0 come from? Oh, we got a question. Curious about the backstory. So 2.0. All right. So when I first started the channel, I was very under on subscribers, and it was within the first maybe 10 subscribers. The channel was originally called Random Adventures. That was it. Random Adventures. And what I found very quickly is a lot of people would put in Random Adventures, and I would put in Random Adventures looking for my channel, and like 9,000 videos would come up, because if you use Random Adventures in a title or a description of a video, if you do that, 9,000 things will come up. So I couldn't find me, and nobody else could find me either. So I went ahead and added 2.0 to the channel name, and then you could find me. And you'd still have to search down. Now, pretty much as soon as you put ADV in for adventures, I pop up. And then that actually became, before I was driving to go do a gold panning video, and it was, let's see, later that fall, because I started in March. So it was in fall. I was driving to go do a gold panning, and it's called Between Two Mountains on a creek. And it was right around hunting season. And I did a little video of like with arrows in me and stuff and running. It was funny. But anyhow, so I was driving there and I was going, I gotta come up with something for that too. I went to point O, and I was driving, and while I was driving, I just kept doing, trying to figure out, because I wanted to do something go 2.0. And I start that video off because in the car while I was driving there, I figured out that I could go to drop my hand forward, point O. So 2.0. I could do it quick. So I started doing it real fast. And I started that video out. I'm standing there, I go, hey, Tony here, Rare Adventures 2.0. And I realized I did it, and I laughed. In the beginning, I was like, oh, that was pretty neat. And from there, I started doing the hand motion for 2.0. And then I was out at the Badlands, and I was talking to a couple that was out there with their friend, and they're an older couple. And they asked what my channel name is. I said, Random Adventures 2.0. And she went like this, and I said, what? And she goes, That was perfect sign language. I said, what was? She goes, the 2.0. I said, really? And she goes, yeah, that was perfect sign language for 2.0. And I said, she goes, I would know. I was a deaf school principal for many, many years and then retired. And I said, oh, can I get that on video? So then she's like, sure. So she was talking to me in sign language and saying my name and everything during that when I was talking to them. But yeah, I didn't know it. Just looking for the easiest way instead of 2.0, just being able to go 2.0. That was the easiest way. And now I know how they do their sign language. So it must be based on ease of movement as well. Off the rails. Let's see. Yeah, but before you know it, Hammock Mountain, before you know it. What channel is awesome? You're welcome, Tony. What channel is awesome? Did I miss something? I'm not sure what the question is. So we got 2.0. I was I hit 10K. It's struggle, but so glad Northwest Wind told me. Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, not sure where you're at, backwoods mindset, but certainly if you're not too far away, come on over. Slow down, honey. Too late. Oh, we are getting minutes behind. Yeah, congratulations to Miss 2.0 because I could not do this without the support of Lisa and also my family and all my kids and as well as all of y'all. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can't stealth camp. Okay, now I'm just catching up. Cullen Prime, have you ever thought about doing a camp somewhere in Ohio? I would love to see you do one here in my neck of the woods. So I had originally reached out to Sam Bananas, but he's very busy a lot of times. But I think him and I were actually going to try to do a collaboration at some point out there. But I would love to get out there to Ohio and do one. My son is in Dayton, Ohio. So that's, when I go see him, I was going to look for a spot. I kind of did a little bit of looking around there, but I forget who it is, but I'm going to be going. They might take me on a boat and drop me off on an island in a lake up there when it gets warmer. So yeah, there's going to be some stuff up in Ohio. I'm in Chattanooga, Cayuga. Cayuga. I don't know if I said that right or not. Let's see. I'm all the great vendors from HangCon. Yeah, they really love hammock camping, not just another big corporation. Yeah, definitely. Very cottage companies. Yeah, and I'm not too far from Dutchware too, and they had asked me to come down and film their stuff too because I've been wanting to do that for years now too. But yeah, so Ohio, definitely coming to Ohio sometime. Tony, your story is inspiring. Chris says, Tony, your story is inspiring, and to be a part of the 2.0 family has been nothing but wonderful blessing. Thank you for all that you do to inspire those that feel like they can not enjoy the outdoors. I think I did read that earlier, but awesome. Thank you so much, brother. Thanks for being a part and also a 2.0 crew to Mike and to Rick. And I see you guys on here. Thank you all so much. I see stealth camping. I see these stealth camps being featured in the future in TV. I would say 90% of the people I tell about it don't know what stealth camping is. Yeah, it's becoming more and more popular. More and more people are doing it. Hi, Tony. Glad to hear. Jim says, hi, Tony. Glad to hear. The meetup is in May. I'll be camping perfect. Camping at Mossy Point at that time. and I'll be at the meetup. My dad wants to meet you. Well, Jim, that's going to be great. So that's another campground that is very, very close is Mossy Point Campground. And I don't know if Mossy Point is actually part of Knoebels, but it is a place where a lot of people will go camp. I did the hot tent camp there, and my camp with Big Dog was there. Uh, let's see. Backwards, I said, let's see. Uh, Found you. Yeah. There we go. So congratulations, brother. You are most deserving. Love the fact that you are rooted in faith. Absolutely couldn't live my life any other way. Ever since August of 91, when I received Christ as my personal savior, he has been my strength. Let's see. Where is Stitch? I'm not sure. Where's Stitch? They're asking. I usually text him, but that's my phone. I text him on the one we're using as our camera. Just look at something real quick. Let me do this. Okay. Oh. This. Hey, we're at 2502. So we're growing. Yeah. But I wanted to make sure it didn't go back below, and so I'm glad it went above at this time. There we go. Back to this. Egg Chaos, thanks again for gifting those 2.0 crew memberships. And Tasha, thank you so much for the congratulations. Thanks for being a part of the channel. I spend most of my time on YouTube compared to TV for sure. Yes, us too. We don't even have TV anymore. Well, we have a TV, but we only watch YouTube on it. Let's see. Okay, I did that. Kelly, yeah, right? That's how it's pronounced. Let's see. Okay. Ride the teacups, hands up, right? So they do have teacups there where you spin around. My kids liked that. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely loved it. Hey, Off Gridiot, how are you doing? Yeah, hard work pays off, very well deserved and inspiring. Yeah, Off Gridiot is another YouTube channel. Yes, glad to see you in here. I know you're a ways away, but it'd be great if you could come to the meetup as well and camp near the Oak Corral, right? Let's see. So glad for the 25K. You are a salt and light for thousands. Thank you, Steve. I think I did see some of these. Well, the way it's going, right? The last couple weeks, it's been going. I mean, January 7th, that's why Miss 2.0 was like, I'm not concerned about it. And I wasn't really concerned because knowing it would be warmer weather. I was thinking maybe 25 around August. But January 7th, well, right there between Christmas and New Year's, we had just hit 19 before Christmas. And I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if we could hit 20 around New Year's. And we hit 20 January 7th. And just 5,000 in such a short time. Just really amazing. Camp near the petroglyphs in Utah, near Nevada. That'd be so cool. Oh, which that reminds me, if you guys don't know who Junkyard James from just went through my mind. Uh, uh, I forget his name, right? I'll go off quick. Um, but yes, that's when I was talking about I'd like to make a trip. I want to go out and see James, and do a camp out in that direction as well. I believe in Texas and also part of New Mexico. Thinking, but he has a video out where he was camping and then uh, walked up to where there was petroglyphs and things like that in a little cave, but it wasn't like a known spot, and I would love to do that. Have you ever kayaked, Tony? Well, right now, if I yes, I have. We have kayaks. They're at our daughter's house. But if I were to kayak, Miss 2.0 loves the Miss 2.0 loves the kayak. So we were coming back from Maryland when we gone down when our son was living in Maryland. I saw a sign that said a lake, and I knew that they had kayaks there. So we went over there, and we ended up getting in a double kayak, and I sat in the back, and just for bending and things, I wasn't much of a help at all because I don't have a lot of strength on this side. So joking around, if I was in a single kayak, I would not be able to get across the lake. I would, how you start out, like you just get into the kayak and whatever piece of land is right next to you. I would do like start kayaking and I would go, ooh, right back to the land. I would be doing circles because this side is a lot weaker than this side. So I haven't kayaked since then, but I wanted to take her out kayaking and get her on the water, and she did most of the work, almost all of it. She kayaked us across the lake and back, and it was great. It was really a blessing. Hey, what? There he is. Congratulations, Tony and Daniel, on hitting your subscriber milestones. And Stitch is our very first 2.0 crew member. And he is our very first one. And glad to have you in here, Stitch. Everybody's been asking about you. Yes. Let's see. So, have I ever kayaked? And that and hiking are my favorite activities. I plan on hiking the AT in Pennsylvania in the near future. Hopefully, you do, Kelly. If you let us know what area, and I saw that Mike is saying Mike is knows the Appalachian Trail quite a lot of areas, and there's a lot of people on here that are from around PA that hike different areas. But yeah, depending on what area you hike, I will say anything north of the 501 shelter, be careful because it's called Roxylvania, not Pennsylvania, Roxylvania. But anything leading up to the 501 shelter. So when we're doing trail magic up on the Appalachian Trail, up around the 501 shelter and stuff, everybody comes and they look so happy. And we're like, how is the hike so far up to this point in Pennsylvania? Well, Pennsylvania is not bad. I love Pennsylvania. And I say, well, I'm going to be watching your video and hear what you say about Pennsylvania once you get to New Jersey. Get out of Pennsylvania, because that portion from there going to, New Jersey, New York, north, everybody complains about all the rocks and everything for Roxylvania. So be looking forward to hearing what area you're hiking. Yeah, see, like I said, Mike was asking. Uh, our cabin is a couple of natural wild rivers. Ooh, Ah, but with big, awkward fishing kayaks makes the tight turns very nifty. Yeah, that's pretty cool down there, Steve, where you guys are at. Squirrel alert. Lots of squirrels. YouTube always recommends your past videos, you and Camping with Champion. That is cool. Yeah, like I said, the more videos that you make, the more as more and more people find you, whether they know about you or most of it that don't know about you, but they watch a similar video. YouTube will eventually start recommending your old stuff, and then people want to check out your old stuff. And one of the blessings that because I'm not exactly sure when the I hate to say this. I'm going to try to get a video out for Thursday, but with rehab and stuff and weather, and I'm just very cautious yet, but I'm going to try. But if you are new to the channel, go on and watch some of the older videos. And you guys, because as you watch older videos of mine, it will recommend older videos to other people as well. So if you do watch an older video, I get the comments. I see who's watching older stuff. And I just found a thing that I can go on and it shows me it's not part of YouTube. Mr. Beast made it. It's an thing that you can add. Let me see what it's called. View stats, I think. Let me see. Stay on page. I clicked on something and almost went away. I almost ended this stream. Just I'm out. But view stats, and if I applied the app to my channel and stuff, so I can go on to look at my different stats and things. And I found last night that I can actually click on this one thing. It'll tell me like, what is your most viewed video? What is your oldest video? And what is your most, what videos did people watch of yours within the last 24 hours? And it's very neat because it shows you what the video is and it shows you how many people watched it in the last 24 hours, and it just keeps showing. I was looking at videos that one person watched this video, one person watched that video, 4 people watched this video, so it goes from most to least. And just amazing how many people were watching older videos as well. And I'll tell you, that all helps the channel. It helps me a lot. Like, we'll be back in 2. Yeah. So, but it helps. It really helps a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was gonna say, Mike hikes the app a lot. Appalachian Trail. Just wondering, Tony, will you be getting back your music in the videos? So my music in the videos, where it does the intro and the exit. So the intro, I got hit several months ago now, a couple months ago, with they didn't give me a strike, but they gave me a warning or a challenge. So I lost the rights to my video for a month. And I had to dispute it, things like that, challenge it. So I put the challenge in and said, we'll get back to you in 30 days. We're going to notify the person. Well, it turned out in 30 days, they didn't even respond to them. So then it went back to me. And then the very next video, while that one was in dispute the week previous, they gave me a thing for my ending song, which I have the license to both of them. I bought the license to both. And they gave me a strike, not a strike, but gave me a challenge for that one, and it took 30 days. And so during the 30 days, I don't know if advertisers still use the channel or knowing, but so at that point when I had two in dispute, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to use it because use the music. Now, will I do that again? Use the music? I've been thinking about it. So I miss the music. I know a lot of people got very attached to my intro song from East to West. Um, I did lose that song for a while because it used to be part of my editing app, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, and I had to find it, and then I went on and I bought it through it, got a license for it. So I have a lifetime license for both songs, but whether or not I use them again will be. I do want to use. I love those songs. I love both of them. So I'm trying to figure out. So you're going to see maybe them come back at some point. I might try them again, but channels. You're always evolving and learning new things with your channel as you're growing, and what. Some people may not want to hear a song at the beginning of a video. They want you to just get right into it. And that's one of the things that Steve Wallace and I talked about when he called me back in January after I hit 20K. He called and gave me some pointers and things. And he says, yes, one of the things you want to get right into your video. And my intro music, even if I played it, just a little bit, I can see viewer drop off. Some people want to get right into the video, want you to get right into it. So I'm playing around with things, but possibly, yes, I love those songs. I might just put out, here's my intro song and here's my exit song, and then put them out because I own them. And if people want to listen to them, they certainly can. Wonder if I can do that. I don't know. Do squirrels get mad at humans eating all their pine nuts? All right. I would say so. Eat pine nuts. Yeah, no, just if Tony eats their pine nuts, right? Yeah. Hey, camping man, how are you doing? Hey, Tony, good to see you, bud. Little late to the chat. No problem at all. Yeah, weather's been very weird this year. In fact, they were saying that Pennsylvania is the coldest that it's been on recorded record, or the third coldest. It's within the top three. That was in the paper. Let's see. Hey, honey, be more serious. I love it. I'm late, but I enjoy these stealth camping videos. I have some ideas of my own I'm going to do. Absolutely. That's going to be great. I'm just waiting for nicer weather, which is finally coming. Yes, it is finally coming. And that's how I knew instead of still, it was stealth. Because to put it right down below. Thank you. Better late than never. Yep. Oh, honey. I'm new to the channel. Yes, you were. You can thank camping with Champion. That's who told me about you. Yes, and I remember you commenting on a video, and I got a chance to respond back to you. That's how I recognized your name when I saw it. And thank you, Todd, for recommending 2.0 to your followers as well. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you and camping with you. I have vehicle and travel. So if I do come down or head out towards Texas to do some camping within the next month-ish or two, maybe I can even swing by you and do a camp down there with you before you come north. Just a thought. I got to figure out what I'm doing first, though. Let's see. Has to stealth camp. I'm thinking that because the language of the contract is vague. Miss 2.0. Has to stealth camp about 27 times each time you've crossed 25, right? Right? Yeah, that would be something. We'll have to check the language in the contract. Yeah, yeah. Yes, welcome, welcome to the 2.0 family. Um, yeah, woohoo. I'm gonna just look again while we're doing this. Now it's 25003. So now we're 3. So the more it goes over the 25, the less chance it'll go back down below 25. So I think she's safe. Let's see. Steve Cousins, just saw your hello. There you go. Majestic Hammock saying hello. Let's see. I'm YouTube and TV myself. Let's see. I spend most of my time on YouTube. I'm considering deactivating all my movie subscriptions. Yeah, so much stuff on YouTube. We did it about 3 years ago. We got rid of all of our stuff. um, Now we have Amazon Prime, so we can still get stuff, movies, things like that if we want to. Let's see. We only watch, and yep, sometimes Netflix. Let's see. Catchy name, right? Off grid idiot. Right? Yeah. Okay, let me scroll down just a little bit more. What time is it? 9:51. So we're almost on for almost on for 3 hours. Yeah. There was I gotta look at something here. So I don't know if so Chad, I can't see it on here, but Chad, HOUGHTON, bought 5 coffees. Thank you so much, Chad. I'll be sending anybody that doesn't buy me a coffee. I'm able to go on and actually record a 30-second video. Okay. But thank you very much, Chad. I don't know if you're on here or not, but I saw that pop up on the screen. I wanted to say hi and thank you very much on here. Stitch, glad you made it. There we are. Yeah, everybody's saying, hey, Stitch. Yeah, Stitch's got some blizzard coming. Not too far away. Oh. Okay, camping man, your dad lost his arm a few years ago in a boat accident, and he jokes about rowing circles. Oh yeah, no, that's sorry to hear about your dad losing his arm, but yes, that's a great attitude. Yeah, yeah, that would be hard to row with just one arm. Hey, there's too much gear guy. Evening, everyone. And Tony, love the AT. Rock Sylvania, laugh aloud. So, too much gear guy. So that's another channel that I got to meet last year at Walter Zana's meetup, and we became friends. And so I don't know if you know yet, too much gear guy, but look down at the bottom of the screen, scrolling across there. Come to the event on May 24th, Pavilion C. Invite your followers to come and meet you there. So I explain it a lot in the earlier in the video and stuff, but it would be great to see you there. In fact, it'd be great to see everybody that I've met in the past, any YouTube channel that I've met that wants to come. And certainly send me an email. Let me know you're coming. And I like the banner that's scrolling along on the bottom. When I do my lives, we'll scroll the names of the different channels that are coming. Yeah. Oh, great question. Well, I didn't read it yet, but I see a question mark. Tony, have you ever mentioned the PA Ringing Rocks? No, I have not. My wife and kids went there on a family vacation that I missed because work had a problem. So Ringing Rocks, Steve, I've never been there, but I've watched the videos on the Ringing Rocks. Not too far away from where I'm at. I've wanted to go there, but then since the stroke, I never got the ability to go. But the Ringing Rocks are where you take hammers and you bang on certain rocks will ring. Great place. Wandering Woodsman, the Wandering Woodsman Cliff. He's got a video on that. So if anybody's wondering, you can put in Ringing Rocks in Pennsylvania and see a video on that. Maybe I'll get there one day. Could use a little. Yeah, let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody or a question. So if you could put 3 question marks in front of, hey, there's Random Exploring. How are you doing? Random Exploring 101. Oh, did you really? Rocky Topping, yeah. But and it went back and forth a couple times. Yeah. But yeah, 1503. Woohoo. Yeah. Hello, Steve. He's saying, Bearded Viking, I got rid of cable and switched to YouTube TV. Yeah, I hear a lot of people doing that as well. Tony froze. What? It might have just been me when I was checking that is maybe when I froze. Let's see. Jellin, how you doing? Jellin official channel. Good to see you. Have a great day. Have a great day too. Let's see. On the calendar, I should be there. Looking forward to it. Well, Too Much Gear Guy to start telling people about it. So so start telling people about it if you know for sure you're going to come and that you would be. And what I was saying earlier, if you're a YouTube channel and you've got followers coming, tell them, say like, hey, at 5 o'clock, I'm going to be at the Pavilion C. You know, that way you'll know when your followers as well and people that actually want to see you can come at that time, even though you might be hanging around with me and earlier in the day, but you definitely want to walk into the park. And I encourage people that are coming, make a video of your day at Knoebels and post it. Yeah. You have a great day too. Yeah. Hey, Tony, I'm not on time, but at least I didn't miss the whole live stream tonight, right? And great, James. How are you doing? I hope you are well, very well. And we've got a great celebration of hitting 25,000 subscribers tonight and actually going over by 3 so far. So great, and great to have you in and part of this. Hey, got another question. What are the odds if we look close enough, we might find you camping in the woods near the Pioneer train at Knoebels? Well, I don't know. So really cool about Knoebels is there is a train, that you can get on and ride the train through the woods and stuff. and they put corn out, and you get to see sometimes deer, but a lot of squirrels going and eating corn and stuff. But it's a really neat train. I believe it's steam engine. Yeah. So train's fun, and we used to do that, like, as we're winding down our day at the park when the kids were little. We would always save the train for last, and we would take it through and ride the train and then head home from there. Yes. So Hickory, yes, that's one of my early videos, maybe about the third or fourth video that I did. I went to Hickory Run Boulder Field, and I've got a video that says, "What are these marks?" So back when I could, I walked all the way to the other end of Boulder Field, made a cup of coffee over there, and then walked back. But one of the things that I noticed, there's marks, like holes in the rocks, not all the way through, maybe about that deep, some of them. And some people said, well, they're lightning strikes or things like that. But I don't believe so, because the lightning strike hits the top of rock. Doesn't, and if you go down in and you look under there on the bottom side of the rocks, I found a lot of them. I've never gotten an explanation of what they are. And I asked in the question, what are these marks? So that's an early video. So if you go on to my channel, bring my channel up and look up, Hickory Run, Boulder Field, or I think Boulder Field Mystery, or just Boulder Field. I did 2 videos up there early in the channel. But yeah, you can watch that and see me walking and doing all kinds of neat stuff when I could. Thank you so much. I got to go, but I wanted to congratulate you one last time on 25K. You even hit it 3 separate times. I know. I think more than that, right, Todd? Thank you so much for being a part of this, Todd. And everybody go check out Camping with Champion. Todd over there, really, really nice young man. Yes, very, very down to earth. Love your videos. Tony is a celebrity now. No, no. I just still can't believe that people like to watch me. No denying it. All right. Well, thank you. All right. Okay. I think I'm caught up to all the questions. Any questions for me? Because we're over 3 hours. I don't want to keep y'all on forever. And I know I've got to go. Oh, I do. They are alien Tesla batteries, right? So I do have to go to physical therapy tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Yeah, there's James saying hi to Todd. So I do. What? Good evening, Brenda. Oh, where jumped before I could get it. Outdoor happy Brenda. How are you doing? Just made it. Good evening. Well, glad you made it and are part of this 2.0 family, Brenda. So yeah, we are going to see if there's any more questions. Miss 2.0 is getting off work now, but she never gets out right when she's supposed to. Because a lot of times, like I said, last night they asked her to stay, mandated her, didn't ask her. Because as a nurse, you can get mandated where you have to stay. I moved the camera this way. So you guys like the sign? Oh, the on-air sign. So there's a switch I can turn it on and off with. Cheers. And congratulations to you guys. And thanks for being a part of the 2.0 family. All right. So how about one last question? Did I not talk about anything that I was going to talk about? Again, thank you, Mary and Johnny D. Torres, for the 60 coffees that I was able to get 1,000 stickers with to give out to everyone. Yes, that sign is awesome. Thank you, Frank. Beard Viking, good night, everyone. You have a good night. Hi, Rocky Toppin, says Jellen. Let's see. Well, what else do I have? Was there anything else I was going to talk about? I can't think of anything. So I do have my physical therapy tomorrow at 3:00, and then I go again on Thursday. And so that kind of makes it a little bit of a struggle to be able to get out. Yeah. So I got that. I'm gonna be packing my bag up just in case I can. I've got a spot picked out. Anybody that is part of the join the 2.0 crew, I made a little video the other day to show where I was going to go for the next camp. I'm still hoping to do that one, but that is a little bit of a drive for me to get there, so I might have to change things up a little bit, but I think that's going to be the place that I'm going to go. Let's see. And I'm working on waiting for my tax lady to get back to me so I can figure out what that's going to do. And then before I go, are you 100% after the fall? So Steve's asking if I'm 100% after the fall. No. So my groin and also my hip is very sore. And just pushing on it, it's sore. So I'm trying to get back far enough for you guys to see. So I nailed the hip joint right there, right there. And I hit that. And so that's still bruised. It's actually, doesn't look physically bruised, but it's bruised deep down in that joint. So that gives me a little bit of problems when I try to walk. My groin does. Yeah. 25,000 is great. Thank you so much. So I'm not 100% back from that, Stephen. And that's what's hindering my physical therapy is my groin. I keep re-injuring my groin because groins are tough. They really hurt. You can move your leg a certain way. And hey, Jake, I'm glad you made it. Yeah, good night, good night, good night. Glad to see you in here. Jake the Oregon boy. Prayers, buddy. Deep tissue, yeah. Tissues are a literal pain, literally. Yeah. All right. So Rocky Toppin saying, "Oh no, yeah, that was tough." Have a good night. Saying, all right. So I don't see any more questions. Stitch says, "Good night to Jake." Yeah. So Stitch messaged me today and said, looks like we're going to get some pretty nasty snow, but you got a blizzard coming. I did watch Ryan Hall, y'all. He does a great explanation of storms and things like that. And Stitch has known him for a long time. But I watched that after you told me about it. I watched Ryan Hall. And Saul, you definitely got a storm coming. They're talking about high winds and everything with snow. So definitely. I know. I don't know how much Ruff will love playing around out in a blizzard, but I'm sure she'll have a good time. Yeah. Tall Tree. Good night, Tony. And the 2.0 family, says Tall Tree. All right. Chuck down G2. And nice to see everyone. Love you all. Big hearts. Ryan Hall, y'all is my weather guy. He's awesome. Highly recommended. Absolutely. Fell down on a pothole behind the school. Hurt my thumb. Yeah, that's not good, Leonard. Hopefully you heal up quick. Night, everyone, says Frank Explorations. All right. So, yeah, I'll have the wood stove going and a pot of coffee. Snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah. You should consider a camp near the Brown Mountain Lights in North Carolina. Might even catch a spook on your camera. Oh, okay. The Brown Mountain Lights in North Carolina. I have to look that up. All righty. So let me check before we go. Let's see where we're at. Yep, 2503. So that is holding at 2503. So let me show you guys. Add to the stage. Switch to that. There we go. 2503. Woohoo! Good. Hey, good night. Jake saying good night to Stitch. Steve Cousins saying sounds cozy and fun. Let me get back to this, and I gotta go this. All right, and we'll go this. Good night, good night, good night. Let's see, where do I go? Oh, Outdoor Happy Brenda. Thank you so much for that $20 super sticker. What a blessing. Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, good night all. Saying there, Rocky Toppin and Mary and Johnny D. Torres. Good night, good night, good night. We're due, right? Says Stitch. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, good night, Daniel. Mary D. Torres is saying good night, good night, good night. All right. Well, I want to say thank you all so much for being a part of tonight and for this milestone. I am so blessed that you guys were here and got a chance to be a part of seeing it roll over. I'm glad I decided to use this other camera. Let me show you. I had this all set up on this one set up pointing that way, and I could switch back and forth to show it. So I figured that out like 10 minutes before the live. All right, so let's get out of here. Turn that one off. And we got 47% left on that phone. All right, so yeah, everybody's saying goodnight in there. Good night, Dixie Cup. I don't know who all's coming, but mark it on your calendars. We're going to have a great time on that day. And like I said, that is Memorial Day weekend. So hopefully it doesn't conflict with too many plans. Let's say you already have some plans. And congratulations again to Hammock Mountain Daniel. And Daniel's saying goodnight. So yeah, good night, Holly. Good night, everyone. Be well. Says good night, Byron Rexford. Good night. Good night. Good night. All right. Good night, Stitch. Good night, Tony. God bless. God bless you all. And I will. I got it. Yeah. All right. Well, I was thinking of something, and then I'm like, nah. I was gonna go say I'm gonna go make a ribeye. I might. I'm getting hungry. Yum. All right. So if you don't have a sticker or haven't asked for a sticker before and you want a sticker, I've got them back in. So let me know and I will mail you a sticker if you're not able to come to the meetup. All right. Good night, Herb Whip. Good night, Outdoor Brenda. And thank you again, Outdoor Brenda, for the super sticker. All right. Jellin Official Channel. Good night, good night, good night. All right. All right. Guys, thanks a lot for being a part. You know what? We're going to turn off. I'll show you how this turns off. Tony's dragging us along for so much stuff tonight. So this has a little switch. So we're going to go ahead and officially go off air until next Sunday. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys, thanks a lot for coming along on tonight's live and being a part of this special moment. Good night, Johnny. Good night, Outdoor Happy Brenda. Outdoor Happy Brenda and everybody else. All right. Love you guys. Tony 2.0 out. All right. Love you guys. See ya. Good night.